Ebony James. So all of you, you make sure that you have a wonderful day. And remember to keep in touch. I am here to make you more powerful. So you keep in touch with me. Tell me what are your concerns. And please understand, when you send your concerns to me, these are passed on to the relevant authorities. I'll give you a classic example. For example, yesterday, there's no electricity in, I think, Passage Fort. And I'm proud to tell you that I sent a message to JPS on a Sunday. So I want to thank Audrey and Sir Colum, all of them, for always willing to jump on it. And I can tell you they have electricity today. And there are quite a few. I must say thanks to all those companies who have responded in a timely way to get things fixed. All right, so it works. All right, let me see now. And I want to thank all my listeners, want to thank my sponsors, the management and staff of Omega Radio. And of course, don't forget to thank my partner, Pastor Boyne. Thank you very much, Pastor Boyne. I want to remind you that this hour was sponsored by Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard. And of course, you all love my little thought for the day. Yes, and some of you make a note of it. Well, this is a straightforward one. Honorable is just a title, not a description of who you are. Let me repeat that for you. Honorable is just a title, not a description of who you are. Vernon Darby saying to you, have a wonderful day. I love you all. What good, my friend?
You're listening to Omega Radio. Broadcasting live. Omega Radio. Omega Radio. Omega.
Working at Teleton, yeah. Teleton! What's up, Pastor Liz?
The Teleton is what's up, Bishop.
What time is this?
Sunday, September 14th to October 5th, 2025. With the Teleton reveal on Sunday, October 5th at 11 a.m. Become a financial partner with Omega Radio to help us stay on the air. This is a listener-supported gospel radio station winning the lost and the least for Jesus Christ, changing lives around the world, one person at a time.
If you are blessed by this radio ministry, please donate to keep the station on air by donating online, www.omegaradio.co. Cash App, $WOIB 1019, Zelle 954-773-4444, or for our local friends in Jamaica, NCB 361-400-372, or Jamaica National 200-0026-7789, or write our headquarters for the Caribbean in Kingston, Jamaica, 17 Aining Road, Kingston 5, Jamaica, or our U.S. headquarters at 11030 Wiles Road, Coral Springs, Florida, or the Omega headquarters in Europe in Nottingham.
If we have been a blessing to you, help us be a blessing to others in Jesus Christ's name.
This is Wayne Manning
and Elizabeth Manning saying thank you in advance
for your generosity and your support to this station.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going, and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your number one sports station.
It's now time for Jamaica's first and the number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk. Call us and let us have a discussion.
All right, greetings and salutations, and welcome to the Sports Desk, start of another brand new week. My name is Orville.
Yeah, name is Christopher Zidane Matthews. Good afternoon to you and good afternoon to the great listeners of Omega Radio Sports.
Indeed. We heard that at the top of the program. Usually that was Tony Young's voice that used to do that at the start, but you hear the program how it start. Management very serious about maintaining a better image of what a Christian show should be like. All right, so now I want to hear. Any issue where you want to start?
Yeah, lots happened over the weekend. We can't go on and talk. And people them kill us when they talk about the local Premier League at the gun over the weekend. And no surprise that two promoted teams rather faced off, and Treasure Beach came out on top beating Spanish Town Police 2-0. And I think that will be a theme of the season. They're going to struggle this season. Well, Cavalier, I think, ended 0-0 with Harbour View.
Chappleton Maroons beat Tivoli.
Yeah, Tivoli too.
Veer Chappleton Maroons. It's not Veer. Phoenix
Chappleton Maroons. They won 2-1. But I'm understanding that the Romate is saying that quite a number of players are absent. I don't know the reason why I think they only had 13 players. I'm not sure, but he's saying a lot of his players that should be there.
Yeah.
We're not there. But
where would they be?
I'm not sure. What's the issue?
Okay.
Yeah. And the big bad Mount Pleasant ended 2-2 with Montego Bay United. So the league is on the way. So that's some things I can discuss there.
Yeah, and of course the EPL. What happened that is worth talking about?
Well, United fans were singing them praises after the game against us, but they weren't able to beat Fulham over the weekend. So 2 games, no victories. Arsenal, they are top of the table. A massive win against Leeds, even though we suffered a couple of injuries. And then Arsenal have this big game next week now, where Saka will be out, and it appears that Martin Odegaard might struggle to make the team for that game as well. But it's a good look so far for Arsenal. The squad look big, deep and strong, and I think we have a really good chance of getting a point, take a point at Anfield next week. But Liverpool, they have their own business to do today. They face Newcastle. Let's see how that one unfolds. And City, they lost as well. As I said, I had City at third, Arsenal, Liverpool, City. So no surprise that and I told the Carlo on Friday that Tottenham going to eat him food. Yeah, Wayne from Portmore. So you see it, Wayne, Tottenham eat your food. So there's local problems there still at City, but I think they have more rebuilding to do. I think right now Liverpool and Arsenal in terms of squad and depth and quality is slightly ahead of Man City for me.
Okay.
All right, 615-2841, that's 615-2841 or 676-6968. Call through and let your voice be heard. You have anybody for us yet, Austin Hoyt? Hello?
Not quite yet.
So 61. Don't let the thing deter us. Be respectful with the call, people. And you're good to go. You can still be passionate without quarreling on the radio. That's what it's really about. So 615-2841.
Yeah.
Or 676-6968. That's 676-6968. Call through and let your voice be heard. I'm understanding that I was trying to find out this morning, but I already read Leon Bailey is going to be out for 4 weeks. So it appears
likely to miss next week's game?
Yes, because you have to call the squad. So it appears that he will miss that game. And still Andre Blake still suffering an hamstring strain.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
I want to tell you something. You notice how the JFF has been noticeably not pushing Mason Greenwood.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to somebody fairly close up, and them said there's a reason why we're not using him to market the game.
Mm-hmm.
There is a reason. We'll talk more about that. Hello, we'll take the first one.
Hello.
Alric?
Alric is here, man.
Yeah, man. What's up?
Yeah, man. I'm here, checking in. Yes, Zidane.
Mm-hmm.
Transfer market going good for Arsenal this season, man.
Yes, indeed. It's a good look.
Tita can't ball a season, you know. You know, ain't no argument, you know.
No balling for true, man.
Yeah, I've been a bridesmaid this season and come get the people no argument. You have a D squad, you know.
Yeah, man.
When you get to the striker, when you can switch it up, you know.
Yeah.
Different style of play. But the Saka injury, look at hamstring, right?
Yeah, they're saying it's not the worst or the second worst. It's the one that you would want if there's going to be a hamstring injury.
About probably 3 weeks.
Three weeks. They're saying.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, but the side look good.
Yeah.
It's
unfortunate because we have Liverpool and Man City during that stretch of games.
Yeah, coming up.
Yeah.
So, but I want them to be at full strength. So it's supposed to be a good entertaining game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So, I know I was gonna say, Liverpool are my side, I know. So.
Yes.
Liverpool, and as I rightly say, Liverpool and did some good business in the transfer market as well. So.
Yeah, man.
They are odds-on favourites to retain the title.
Mm-hmm.
Based on Arsenal movement in the market, they should give a good account of themselves this season.
Yes.
So we can see how that will unfold. And Arsenal, as I say, Arsenal have a tricky run of fixtures coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So them have Liverpool.
Newcastle was their bogey team last year.
They have City the 20th and Newcastle the 27th.
Yeah.
And then they have Forest in between that as well,
yeah,
13th.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 big
nice.
good matches, that hard match.
Yeah, man.
Matches. Because Forest go on good last season and they have a good defensive side, so it's not going to be easy to get over Tottenham. I mean, Forest.
Yeah. But I'm looking at the Arsenal squad though, and when I know you always have to because you don't want what happened to you last track again, but it looks like they have a lot of forward though because Gabriel is going to come back, Havertz is going to come back, then you have Martinelli who didn't play the other day, and Saka. And yeah, the guy from the youngster from Chelsea who came over with a whole heap of forward options that now,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that may cause some confusion among the players. But
how
good to have that kind of problem.
How many forwards are missing? We have
Saka.
Well, Saka. Forward players: Saka, Martinelli, Gyökeres, Gabriel Jesus. With the other youth from Brighton name again.
From Brighton.
Trossard. The binoculars over my
yeah. Havertz.
Yeah, Trossard. Havertz. I will be forward now, yes.
And the Chelsea, the Chelsea youngster name 7 that when you add him.
Which Chelsea youngster that? The man.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a good one. I like him enough.
Yeah, man. Nice. You can play when he play.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, so no argument then, boss.
Yeah, man.
That's the thing, the squad deep.
Yes, indeed.
So we shouldn't have a problem scoring. We are one of the best defensive teams in the EPL.
Yes.
We have a solid midfield with Rice and the brother want to get was Zubimendi.
Yeah.
And we have the striking option. So no argument, boss.
It's true.
Arteta farm the fool this season. And the man them lick off him and him can't ball.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Because he have the material,
Agreed.
He have the players. So he just how he manage them now at this point in time. And it's either win the champions, win something.
Heavy investment is in the squad and heavy wages are paid.
Exactly. So he have no excuse if he don't win any title this season. We're not talking about no Carabao Cup or nothing like that. We're talking about serious trophy. Champions League. Least him can win at the FA Cup. And that is not even big enough. Based on the outlay of investment.
The FA Cup can't cut it.
The FA Cup can't cut it.
Mm-hmm.
So they need to win the two big titles, either Champions League or the EPL title.
Yes, indeed.
Man U again, though. Man U.
You know, me not blame the coach. I mean, somebody them put up some graphic with the coach getting 29 points in or 28 points in 29 games. But yesterday they miss a penalty. Kuna was, although it was a sublime touch to take down that ball, but him should have finished after
man, them should have buried that still. The keeper not supposed to see that.
Yeah, man. So them get a whole heap of openings.
The man bring the ball under.
So it's not as if them playing and you can say tactically them are struggling to break down teams and all of that. That wasn't the case.
But so it's just the man them play good for the last 2 games.
Yeah.
Them not play bad.
Yeah, them look like a team that can create some problem, but they not finish half the chance.
But as you get to your side, I think they even though they come off the bitter end, I think they played on overall on a play.
Yes.
During the game they played better than your side.
Mm-hmm.
But the result. And they need a keeper. That is the only thing I say. Them weak in right now because these are them doing a transfer market. Get Cunha, get Mbeumo, get Sesko. Them supposed to score more goals too. Yeah. They're going to take a little time to gel with the team and get up to speed. But at least them have the quality in the attacking third. So They need a keeper. Buy in there now, cut and no good.
Yeah.
So they need a keeper, and they make my boy Ghana a City.
Yeah.
Them coulda get a keeper there.
Ghana City?
Basically, anyway, the City man,
Donnarumma?
from PSG.
Oh, yeah,
From
see.
PSG. Basically, Ghana City.
Ghana bridging away there, City look like he might go struggle, you know, so.
No, in my backup keeper, man, Trafford.
Okay.
It's a good little keeper still in, but him now go cut that.
Hold the line. We'll take a break. We'll come in.
Save when you charge your electric vehicle with JPS. It's even more affordable than gas. Our Charge and Go network offers the fastest electric vehicle chargers, so you can power up in as little as 30 minutes. With over 39 charging points island-wide, you'll always find a convenient place to shop, eat, work, or relax while you recharge. The Charge Lab app and Charge and Go RFID card make it easy to pay and track your charge right from your phone. Start charge. Learn more at jpsco.com/charge and go.
Clear your barrels and personal shipments with ease and convenience. Request a customs contactless clearance today through CCP at jca.gov.jm. The time by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
1:15.
Is your business ready for the future? Upgrade to Wacom Cloud Phone System. Enjoy seamless, crystal clear communication without the hassle of traditional phone lines. Our cloud-based solutions let you connect from anywhere and anytime. Experience the freedom and reliability of the cloud. Visit wacomja.com today or call 876-906-7240 and take your business communication to the next level.
The following is brought to you by the People's National Party.
I have met students who share one tablet with their brothers and sisters. Many study without the internet. We must do better. The PNP will provide tax-free laptops and tablets. We'll expand internet access, and every child deserves the tools to succeed no matter where they live. I am Mark Golding, and Jamaica, time come for a better life.
The proceeding was brought to you by the People's National Party.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going, and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah, man, back with you, Alric.
Yeah, quick last mirror. Yeah, man. So Edison, they are cities in talks with, I think, Galatasaray.
Yeah, man, he's good.
To set him out.
Yeah.
And Donnarumma, basically, wave goodbye to PSG over the weekend. And he's in talks with Man City. I think them agree for some terms, or some final details need to sort out. And he's on his way to City. But City, I understand, so they have a keeper named Artica Morena, who normally deputize when Edison out. Then bring in this keeper named Trafford. And then they go sign Donnarumma. If Donnarumma go take the gloves. So I understand. So that's what. 3 keeper them have right now. Plus over that keeper named Bettinelli in them squad. Him kind of injured now still.
Yeah.
So I don't know about Trafford. He's gonna need playing time, and be it for Pep play. And I guess I'm look over the weekend because I think him cause one of the goal them playing out from the back, play the ball straight to the man under pressure and concede. I don't think he's going to fit Pep playing style with that sort of.
Donnarumma is not known to be great with his feet.
Exactly. So I don't know where to go. But Donnarumma, a bigger name, and Donnarumma signed, Donnarumma go play.
Yes.
So it's going to be very difficult for him get any game time.
Maybe Pep going to do some adjustment to his playing out on the back.
Yeah, I'm going to work on that. But I would look keep a still on Trafford. I'm kind of rate him, but I think I'm going to go to a City.
Yeah.
I'm going to play second field or probably third field because I don't know why Ortega never get promoted to the number one since they might get to the Edison. But so you go.
Yeah,
all right then, cool.
All right, big up Alric.
Yeah, man.
Alric. Yeah, man.
Cool.
Thanks for the call. 615-2841, 615-2841 or 676-6968. That's 676-6968. Call through and let your voice be heard.
Me say a squad I met around.
No, that not look real.
No, real.
Yeah, I would have seen the squad somewhere if it was official.
You're not.
And not sitting that
not
place.
official.
Yeah, yeah.
So it makes sense to read.
Yeah, I think some of us put out some names that them think likely to be a part of the mixer.
Oh.
You know? Because I see Leon Bailey name on the squad that you're talking about, and Leon Bailey, clearly it is reported that he's going to be out for 4 weeks.
But we're going to have to name a squad soon.
Yeah, I think they're going to name the squad on Thursday or Friday, one of those days.
Yeah.
Together.
People want to know all in a breath on the Mason Greenwood thing for true. And I wouldn't be the only one expressing doubts, but the more I'm listening in certain circles, the more I doubt Mason Greenwood going to come at Jamaica.
Yeah, it's appear he still harbor hopes of playing for England.
But I mean, I know. I hear some new theories that creep up with. They even me understand it. So, me need to, hear more.
Yeah, because when he it was reported that he got that Jamaican passport, we thought, yes, it was sealed. He's gonna come.
Yeah, well, I understand it may just be a little bit more interesting than that. Put it away. Outside of football, me say a story I met around that Craig Brathwaite has not been contracted for the 25 to 26 season, which basically look like they're done with Craig now. His career would have come to an end. I don't think that it would any be in a year since him start when he was not a contracted player. So I could be wrong on that, but this could mean something. So that is another talking matter. We could very well have seen the end of Craig Brathwaite as a West Indies opener. Just like how we just to the end of him as a captain.
Yeah, it appears so.
Yeah, look like I hit that for him, boss.
Is there a way back for him? I think.
Well, if them two opener, we have continue to fail and him have a massive season, who knows? But let's go back on that.
Hello.
Hi, afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon,
G-Star.
Hold on, they're listening to the radio on my phone. Hold on. All right, yeah, good now. All right, so, Mr. Higgins.
Yeah, man.
I'm coming at you in a minute, yeah?
Thank you very much.
All right, I just wanted to wrap up the what was I talking about last time?
Speed.
Yeah. All right, so, remember I said it was one of the worst decisions I've ever seen management do?
Yeah.
All right, so it was because it wasn't just one factor. It was when you add all those factors together, that's what makes it the worst decision ever, right? So the fact that it's a volunteer position, the fact that it could have been done privately, the fact that it's conflict of interest, the fact that it's part-time, the fact that it potentially undermines the coach, right?
Yeah, well,
when you add all those factors, that's why I think it makes.
Yeah, but here where you're going to find yourself in problems now, G-Star. What if when we start the games, we're playing some spanking football and walk and qualify for the World Cup easily? How then you would describe it as the worst decision ever? When the aim of the decision is to qualify us for the World Cup.
No, but I'm judging the decision itself.
No.
Hold on. We won't know if that decision.
No, but you can't say it's the worst decision yet, my boss.
No,
it's premature. It's premature.
Come on, G.
No. All right, it's when Greg Popovich took out Boris Diaw. It was still a horrible decision.
Did they go on to lose the game?
Yeah, they went on to. But even if they won, it was still a horrible decision.
Yeah, man. And let's say that substitution, the man when put on, did come in and have an amazing run. Then you have to wait.
No, that wasn't gonna happen. All right. Next thing, no, Mr. Higgins.
Yeah.
All right. Remember the day of the debate?
I wasn't here.
When you're driving to work, right?
Yeah.
If somebody had called you and said, "Orville, what are you doing?" and if your response was, "I am on my way to work," would that be a correct statement or an incorrect statement?
I was on my way to work.
No. Listen to the question again. Would the question, English-wise, would it be an incorrect statement?
What was the question?
If somebody says, "What are you doing, Orville?"
What am
and
I
you're in
doing?
the car or you're on the bus, however you get to work, you say, I am on my way to work. Would that be a correct statement?
Yes.
Did you reach to work that day?
No.
Okay. All right. So last Friday, Mr. Higgins, I ain't want to try. Try that with somebody else, right? I said the Jamaica team, we are on our way to qualify for the Olympics. And you know what you said?
No, man, two different things, that, man.
No, it's not.
On my way to work is in my hands, my boss.
You are? Did you reach to work?
No, no. But I something unforeseen why I never reached. I would have reached to work. Let us say that there are 300 work days in a year.
Yeah.
And I would have been coming to work for 15 years. This would have been the only time.
Yes.
In probably 2,000 work days or something like this would happen.
But the point is you didn't reach.
No, man, a different something like this.
So if I say we're on our way to the Olympics to qualify. No, sorry. We are on the way to the World Cup to qualify for the Olympics.
Is
that what I said?
This is unbelievable.
Come on, I can't believe you not see the difference.
Mr. Higgins. Mr. Higgins.
G-Star.
If I say,
what is wrong with you?
Hold on a man. If I say Jamaica is on our way to qualify for the Olympics, what's the difference?
For the Olympics, what? What sport?
In basketball. That's what we're talking about.
I mean, I said, when you say
structurally, it's the same thing, you know.
No,
if
it's not.
If I say I'm on my way to church, I'm on my way to church,
to mean that the odds of you ending up in church is
great. The odds are a different thing, but we're talking about structural. Structural integrity of a sentence.
No, the sentence.
That's what we're talking about, you know.
No, but that's not what I was talking about.
What
I did
were
not
you
say
talking about?
I never said the sentence had grammatical errors in it. I'm saying it's not a rational and logical statement to make.
Why isn't it rational? Do we have the chance to qualify?
Yes, but
and hold on, you know, it's 3 out of 4 teams in the bracket qualify. Or
G-Star, you're right.
Come on, G-Star.
Stop it.
If we say we're on our way to the World Cup, it means we qualify already.
No, it actually doesn't.
Or the odds.
Zidane, time out. What is on the way?
No, man, no. G-Star.
Or it's highly likely that we will get there.
That will get.
No, that's not what it means. It means you're on your way. It means you're on the journey.
G-Star.
Hold on, no. On your way means the journey, Zidane.
G-Star.
Yeah.
Jamaica will qualify people for the 800 meter for the Olympics.
Uh-huh.
Can we say that we are on our way to winning gold in the Olympic 800 meters?
That's how many times have we won that?
None.
All right. So ask the question again. Ask the question again.
Let's say we're going to send 2 800 meter runners to the Olympics. We qualify. We have trials, and John Brown and Tom Strokes are the 2 800 meter runners where we draw from trials.
Yeah.
Can they say we are on our way to Olympic gold?
They can, but that's not realistic.
But that's why you can't say.
So hold on there. If a man say, I'm going to the club, you know what? I'm going to find my wife tonight. There's nothing wrong with that, Mr. Higgins. If I say, all right, let's just talk about realistic now. You believe that Jamaica qualified in basketball is unrealistic?
Have we ever qualified before?
No.
That means you cannot say we are on our way to qualifying if we've never done it before. And if there are several levels more to go, you have to make that statement when it's definite.
All right, I understand your point about being realistic. I get that point. I'll take that point, right? Because that's a fair point, right? But you see how you made it seem? You made it seem like it was an incorrect statement.
I never said that. G-Star.
You said G-Star. Take the correction now.
I am going to say it again. It was not grammatically incorrect. It was logically irrational.
It was unrealistic, in your opinion.
Rationally flawed, if I may coin it.
But Mr. Higgins, you're an English teacher, sir. You need to communicate better.
Then I told you that you should not.
That is not what I got out of it.
No, man, we can't. No. I can't help you if your comprehension level not high.
Mr. Higgins,
because I told you why you shouldn't say that. Me never tell you says the grammar why you're not.
Mr. Higgins, Psychology 101 will tell you that when it comes to communication, it's the senders.
What reason did I give you why you should make that statement?
Can I finish one statement? I'm saying in Psychology 101, it tells you that it's the sender it's that person's responsibility to make sure that the receiver gets it.
Well, I don't know why you didn't get it when I told you at the time why you should make the statement.
Anyway, in closing, I believe that Jamaica will have a chance, and I do not believe that it's unrealistic. And I believe that the statement was a correct statement. All right?
We are on our way to do something where we
We're
just
on our
start the
way.
campaign, but we never do yet.
Hey, I'm on my way to find my wife.
All right.
Nobody can say that statement is wrong. I've never been married before.
Big up, G.
Are you on your way to find your wife?
No, if I say I'm going to the club, yeah. I'm going to the club or I'm going to church. I'm wherever.
If you say I'm on my way to find my wife, I ain't never been married yet.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Big up, G-Star. You're killing me.
It's being positive.
All right, cool.
All right, cool.
Let's take the break.
Come in.
Give a little something. US $1 JD 150 every time you receive a remittance from Lasco Money Transfer to sponsor a social project selected by the Jamaica Social Stock Exchange. Say, I want to donate $1 to the cashier. Donations accepted at these locations: 38.5 Red Hills Road, Kingston 10, 15 Chandos Place, Poppin Square, Kingston 10, and Shop 203 Bay West Shopping Centre, 3 St. James Street, Montego Bay.
First Premier League match at their new stadium.
And now Dewsbury Hall, and he's got...
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, and D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited. Everton FC beat Brighton 2-0 in what was their first Premier League match at their new stadium.
And now Dewsbury Hall, and he's got Grealish with him. Here comes Jack Grealish. Vifa comes to greet him. Grealish fires across, and Everton lead. The first goal at the Hill Dickinson Stadium, scored by Iliman Ndiaye. Grealish teeing up his man. The rasping drive has beaten for Bruggen. And Everton double the lead. It's James Garner.
Everton's manager David Moyes was expectedly delighted.
It was brilliant. There is history today. That it's the first game and we started it off today, and I hope that the history of the future is going to be a lot to be talked about.
Everton manager David Moyes, and that was Sports in a Minute. Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, Megamart, best value by far, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard, and D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back. We go back online. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
I'm on?
Yes, you're
Yes,
on.
Garvey.
Oh, what's up?
You're here.
Okay.
What say you today?
3 quick NFL thoughts here, Zidane. Preseason wrapped up over the weekend, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna come back tomorrow and begin my NFL predictions. But I'm just gonna make 3 quick thoughts today about 3 things that I observed over the weekend. Number one, the number 1 pick, Cam Ward from Tennessee Titans. I think he has the most electric arm I've seen on a rookie since Mahomes. Not that he's as a good a quarterback in that. His arm talent. Electric arm. Looking forward to watching him play. To Franco. Shador struggled this weekend in his second preseason appearance. Of course, he did well in his first one. Then he missed the second preseason game because he had an injury. And then Saturday, he struggled mightily. But to be fair to him, he came in as a third string Zidane. So when he came in, he was playing with third stringers. So you're not gonna get as good a blocking as when you were. The first time he played with the first stringers, he played well. This time he was with the third stringers, he struggled because you don't know. Various reasons. Some of that he was holding on to the ball too long. But then again, when you're playing with third stringers, you're not gonna get as good as a blocking, and the skill position players are not gonna be as talented that's out there with you. You understand? So, but definitely he's not gonna be the starter. Joe Flacco has been named the starter. So Franco, it looks like Shador gonna be the third stringer to begin the season. And then my final thought is on Mahomes. New haircut people, him cut off him hair. So that map throw on to get used to is a new look the boss come out with this year. Looks slimmer to me too, Zidane.
He does.
Like he lost some weight, looking nimble. He played Saturday 3 series. They were awesome. I mean, they just marched down the field 3 straight consecutive times. And if not for one, a guy dropped a touchdown in the end zone. But if not for that, they would have scored 3 consecutive touchdowns. He looks amazing. So I'll begin some NFL discussion tomorrow. But I want to switch up and ask Orville something about the cricket that I hear them talking about. Orville, the effect of the county cricket on the West Indies success. Yeah. What percentage you say you gave to it?
15 to 20. Maximum 20.
Okay. All right. So I looked at some stuff about the 80s, and that's pretty much what we're talking about, right?
Late 70s to 80s.
Right. From 79 come up to 90, basically. So during that period, Orville, West Indies were 10-0 on the road against England in England, right?
Mm-hmm.
On the road against everybody else, they were 15-7.
Yes.
So that's a 100% win percentage to a 68% win rate, right?
Mm-hmm.
To what do you attribute that to? That vast difference in their success in England compared to other teams?
What did you combine the results of the other teams?
Yeah, all the other teams on the road, Zidane. And during the 80s, we failed to win series in India, Pakistan, and New Zealand.
I would prefer to break it down individually. What were the away record in Australia?
Okay. In Australia, right? Not that we lost any series in Zidane. We won. We didn't tie any series with Australia in Australia. We won every series in the 80s. We did lose matches.
Mm-hmm.
In India and Pakistan and New Zealand, however, in all of those countries, we failed to win series and lost matches. As a matter of fact, we never beat New Zealand in a series. Twice we played them on the road. We never beat them, Harvey. One time, the controversial series, we lost 1-0, and then we draw the next time 1-0.
Yeah, how often did we play New Zealand away, though?
I just told you, we played them twice.
Yeah, that 80 contentious one day, and then there was only one other time when we went to New Zealand.
Yeah, and then we went there another time, and it was a drawn series, 1-0.
But why are we looking at just our away record as opposed to... Because them not beat we neither when we go into them country. But when them come in our country, we beat them. So...
No, because pretty much we all know that teams do better at home. That's what I have it.
Yeah, but listen to the point I just made. So you say we never beat India in the 80s. But
we never what?
We never beat India in India.
No, I never say we never beat India. We never dominate. We never beat New Zealand. There were 2 times we played India and India. We draw 1.
Did we beat India in a series in the 80s? In India?
Once, and we draw 1 series. We tie 1 series, and we draw, and we win 1 series.
Right. So
and same thing for Pakistan.
In Pakistan, we win 1 and draw 1.
Nothing. We draw twice in Pakistan. Either we win 1 or we draw 1, but we never beat them twice. All those teams draw with us at home. New Zealand, India, Pakistan.
But when them come to the West Indies, we win those series.
We beat them. We don't win all the matches like we do against England, but we win.
So what's the?
So here's my point. Here's my point here, Orville. Why is it that we were so dominant against England as compared to the other teams?
One, we
because it's a 30 more win percentage against India, against England, and against India, New Zealand, and Pakistan in their place.
Yeah. We used to play England more often. For sure.
No. I think we only in England. No, I'm talking in England. We beat them 3 times. 5-0, 4-0, and there was another time we beat them 1-0 in a 2-test series earlier. Was a weird thing though. We didn't play them.
So you're saying
England never good?
Yeah, I think he's saying that because we went there to play.
Why you can't say England not good?
Hold on,
why you lose?
Wait a minute, the point, man. You're saying the reason why we dominated in England more than anywhere else is because we are familiar.
Clearly county cricket.
And I'm saying
listen to this.
But that is fair.
But you have to take into consideration the quality of the English teams where we used to play against as well.
No, but we don't think India were better than.
No, hold on. Listen to this. Here's why the point about the English team not make sense. You said the time
the argument is not about is that.
But we beat them 5-0 in the Caribbean too, I know England.
No. Let me just make this point.
Then if you are saying the quality of the English team in them time there, And really that we attack. Then how do you explain we beating them 5-0 in the Caribbean?
Okay, here's the evidence to show it wasn't.
When we were beating
Okay,
nobody,
I'm gonna give you the
let me
evidence.
make the point, my boss. We were not beating.
How can I get to answer the question?
Because I'm not done the question yet. We were beating nobody else in the Caribbean 5-0. But we beat England in the Caribbean 5-0. How you explain that?
Right. A lot of those series we didn't play 5-test series against the other teams, though. You have to acknowledge that as well.
That is what I try to tell you. But
right.
Let's say
but we were winning 3-0 and so when we played them in a 3-0 series too. But here's the thing I want to get out.
We play. I can tell you that we did play a 5-test series against people here in the region. Whenever I get them 5.
Hold on, no. Let me just refute one thing what you say about the quality of the English team, Zidane.
Yeah.
After we beat England 5-0 in England, right, Zidane?
Yeah.
That was 84, 85.
But we don't know the point you're making yet, Zidane. You don't tell us, you know.
No, hold on, no. England's next two... No. I want to refute. So I hear Orville was saying part of the reason we're dominating England, so that England wasn't a good team. So I'm saying to Orville, when we went to England, right, and beat them 5-0, the next two series, England went on the road, beat India and India 2-0, then went to Australia and won the Ashes against Australia and Australia. As a matter of fact, twice in the 80s, England went to Australia and won the Ashes. So you could argue that England was like the second best team in the 80s, Mr. Higgins. The big difference was this, Mr. Higgins.
Why you explain how we beat England in the Caribbean 5-0 as well?
No, but Mr. Higgins, we weren't playing 5-test series against a lot of the other teams. We were also beating them 3-0.
Why were we more dominant against England in the Caribbean?
I don't think we were more dominant against England than India in the Caribbean. The same thing we used to do India.
No, man, sometimes.
Remember, so we make all India quit, you know. Remember, so we mash up India and make them all quit a match already, you know.
Big man, we used to dominate England. 20%.
I don't think England has ever quit any matches against us.
No matter quit.
But Gavi, are you saying because we played in England, we're more comfortable in those conditions, so we beat them up easier?
Yeah, definitely.
Why weren't
but that is a fair point now.
But here's the other question. Why weren't the other teams beating England 5-0 in England? We have a lot of
push the thing all over the place.
Here is the question. Australia...
Let me answer Zidane first. Let me answer Zidane
No, hold on. Australia used to have people that play county cricket too, you know.
Right.
Why them never beat England 5-0?
I'm going to answer you and Zidane in one. Like this. Zidane, it was a two-part thing that it did. Not only did it familiarize us with English conditions, it also familiarized us with the very best players from the other countries because they were also in county cricket. So our bowlers were familiar with their weaknesses and their tendencies and stuff like that.
But we're not going to fight your point. But what I want to know is how does that change your argument that it was
I think it had a more than a 10% to 15% effect.
And us dominating the world.
Way more than that.
And us dominating the world.
Especially on the road, because Zidane, we're
no,
the
man, but the England point,
but
hold on, you not admit so we beat up Australia and India, everybody as well. I'm asking you, but the English condition wouldn't help us to beat Australia and Australia.
No, that's why we never saw dominant against Australia but it doesn't matter, as we were against England.
But we still were beating up Australia. It means that it wasn't significant.
No, Zidane. When people talk about the West Indies dominance of the 80s, it is marked by our dominance of England.
Admit,
the word whitewash only
you admit that we beat up
dominance.
everybody. Nobody can beat us except for New Zealand. You said that. So I'm saying to you, it means you told us a while ago that we beat up everybody except New Zealand.
No, I also told you that we failed to beat teams like India, Pakistan, also on the road. They tied series with us.
But them
as a matter of fact, we were down 1-0. We were down 1-0 in series against them and had to come back just to tie them.
But Gavi, we still they never beat with my boss. But so I'm saying to you, my boss, even though
we didn't beat them either.
So how does go? No, you're not listening to my point. I make the point in Gavi. How going to England?
All right, sir.
We went to England, as you say, and we could beat India and India. So you see that going to England wasn't all that special, my boss?
All right, so I just brought some facts to the show today. Hope you learned something from it.
We learned something from everybody. Yeah, because we got to England, as you point out, and we couldn't beat India and India.
Big up yourself.
So it means that going to England wasn't all that special, Gavi, in us being a dominant cricket team. You know, help us beat up India and India every time, and win every game. I know help us beat New Zealand. So we're not create this excitement about going to England. With this Gavi, admit that New Zealand beat us once, and we draw series, and we draw with even India, even though we went to England. So going to England never.
I'm not sure the point.
I'm thinking about a point, but I'm not really on the point. We'll take a break. We're coming back.
Ready for something mega? Spend $6,500 or more before GCT. Drop your entry in the box and you can win a 2025 Hyundai Tucson. It's the Mega Wheels 2 promotion. April 5th to September 28th. Second prize, a $50,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Third prize, a $30,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Brought to you by Hyundai, Redstone, Heineken, True Milk, Grace, Walker's Wood, Downing, CPJ Daiquiri, and Carryburst. Choose Concentrate. Only at Megamart. Locations island-wide. Megamart. Best value by far. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
Coming this August.
Bailey weaving his way through some traffic, pulls the trigger, he scores!
Mount Pleasant FA makes a return to the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup as they battle Suriname's best, SV Robin Hood. Two of the best clubs in the region will collide on Tuesday, August 19 at 7 p.m. inside the National Stadium. Admission $1,000. Get your tickets now online at caribtix.com or in-store at Boot Gas Station, Draxall and Constant Spring Road and Meister Sports Portmore.
It's almost time for schools to reopen, so it's the perfect time for the BH School Spruce Up Sale. Buy 10 1-gallon BH paint and get 2 gallons free. Yes, 2 gallons free. Long-lasting, low-order paint with easy application and coverage and dirt pickup resistance. Ask about our special on Troweltex and accessories. And get this, free delivery island-wide. Call 876-553-0923 or visit championsofcolor.com.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining and respectful as we continue to be your number one sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. We'll go back online. Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Monsignor.
Yeah, good afternoon, gentlemen. Zidane, Germany in Bayern Munich in Germany, PSG in Paris, Barcelona super team and that Pep. Me not understand Gavi. They all win games. So even if you think the 1970s and 80s West Indies team, you not expect no team at all to win every game.
His argument wasn't special to counter the point that it's 10-15%.
That's what I'm saying. There's no team on planet Earth, Zidane.
Because he's saying that is the norm for sports. If you play regular in our country, you're a big team and you go to a country regular and you play and you understand the conditions, you're more likely to dominate more in that country indeed. But the argument is about what significance it played our overall dominance. Not our dominance. The argument is not about our dominance in England, you know.
That's the point.
That is not the argument. The argument is our overall dominance, dominating the world. What is significance of us going to England? And clearly it wasn't great.
Yes, and as what we are trying clearly tell him, and CC, may I answer you, CC, because I do the YouTube thing, but me hear your comments. When me tell Zidane and Orville last Friday about West Indies going to India to play in the IPL. And I was saying that West Indies had to be good first before they get picking at the high quality competition of the IPL. Of course, playing after you get picked and you're playing against other quality players, of course that's gonna make you better, Zidane. But before you get into the then I go Bram.
Yeah, man, I understood the point. So Chris Gayle was a big teacher before he went to India.
Yes, and not just Chris Gayle, but the other ones.
And Pollard, yeah, man, yeah, you're right.
Pollard and Jay
they went for them because of them abilities.
Right. so Zidane, them talk about when England do thing at all, whatever rules we stop. But Zidane, me know Bull can attest to this more than me. Didn't the EPL do something I tried to do something the other day about foreign players.
Yeah, man, homegrown. You have a homegrown rule, man. You have to have a certain amount of homegrown players in the squad.
Right. So it is not just about England doing that in a cricket. All countries would want their own to develop.
Yes.
To develop also.
Yes.
So you know what, Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal
have 25 foreigners in the squad.
Have 25 foreigners in their team. So that is not the best point to counter what we are saying either.
Yeah.
Hello? Yes. So yeah, that is not the best point to counter what we are saying, because all countries, because there's a reason why no JPL players is not playing in the English Premier League in Zidane. Do you think that if we were good enough to play in the English Premier League, we would be playing there? So for example, now, if one or two players in the JPL get good now, Zidane, and then get picked to play for Liverpool and Arsenal now, right? And then get much better. What we are gonna say now? Liverpool and Arsenal make them become make them get good. When we never did pick them before, when they're never good. I wonder if you understand the point, Tommy.
No, go again.
I'm saying, if there's one or two, remember we don't have any EPL players playing we don't have any Jamaican players playing the EPL right now. So see, if few years from now, we get some very good players playing in the Jamaica Premier League, and then get called for Liverpool and Arsenal. And now they start playing against the foreigners them. So what are we gonna say? They're never good before they go there?
No man, if Liverpool bought them from Jamaica, then Liverpool think them good. Or Arsenal.
Right. So
yeah,
the point that Mr. Higgins keep trying to tell them that these county teams think the English players, the West Indian players were good.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to be good before they get picked.
Yes. Them extremely talented, man. That's why you spend their money, and
so
bring them there and pay them.
And
pay them good money to play for. Yeah.
The English county now spend money because them because you're very good.
Are trying to help develop West Indies cricket. Them think about them good. Them help win the domestic league.
They don't think Shehu.
That is what I'm saying, Mr. Higgins.
When them look for Shehu, they feel that they can get better quality for their money than Shehu.
Yes.
But
when they look for Viv Richards and Clive Lloyd and Desmond Haynes, they feel that of all what we money could have buy, them money we think will offer us much more.
So, Mr. Higgins, let me ask you the question. Why do you think that Liverpool and Arsenal and all these teams not picking these Jamaican ballers that are playing in our league?
They feel they will.
Because the information is available on them,
Not value for money. That's it.
Right. So the county teams wanted value for money. That is why they go for the West Indians.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
We were producing the best cricketers in the world generally at the time.
Yeah. The tennis is up and running, Zidane. Boy, me make a talk Friday about Venus. Zidane, the bookmakers agree with you, Venus playing, I think, I'm for 5 or 6 o'clock today. Them not give Venus no chance. Them not give Venus no chance. But I still going for the people, for the betting public, catch something on Venus today.
But not anything big. Not anything big, though, listeners.
He's Zidane. So the tennis guru that is on the program, he knows himself. I want him to come on the program. Don't wait until the quarterfinals to make your pick. Come on the program and give us your winner on both the men's and the women's side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let's leave it there for today.
All right, boss. All right, so that's Mount Salem. And we can re-engage once the line is cleared up and thing like that. What we do now, young youth? I'll start with it.
We're looking at some text, or YouTube, or the YouTube comments going on. Are we going to text?
Which one? I see some YouTube one now. All right, so here we go. Yeah.
Text message. It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
Homegrown in EPL does not only refer to young English players, but rather young players that were in the academies. You want to take on that?
Generally, those are Englishmen. If you bring in a youngster from overseas, then fine. That man eventually could represent England as well. So that's why them. Clearly, if you're a homegrown, you're going to be generally English players or players that could represent England.
Jamaica never qualified to the Men's Football World Cup before 1998. This is King Kong. Mr. Higgins, in 1997, if someone said we are on our way to qualify for the World Cup, would that have been an incorrect statement? May I tell them, Jamaican people? If at the start of the campaign, when when the likelihood of qualifying was not great, to say we are on our way to qualify for the World Cup would be rationally flawed. You can only say we are on our way to qualify for the World Cup, given this context, if our chances of qualifying are excellent. That is what we are saying. West Indies play cricket, you know. West Indies are not on their way to winning the World Cup, the ODI World Cup. We are ranked 9th. To say West Indies are on their way to winning the World Cup after you play your first match against Nepal.
And beat up Nepal. Would be flawed.
That can't make no sense, big man. Now, if West Indies are going good and reach the semi-final now, and I play some good cricket and the momentum and the quality they behind me, so West Indies and them way to win the World Cup. Then we have an argument. But it can't be the first game against Nepal in the opening round. When we rank 10th in the world, people. Context is key. All right, go on now. Let's go back on. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, man. Saint Best here. Yeah. Zidane and Orville, big up on yourself.
Big up Saint Best.
Yeah, man. Yeah, maybe just want to say something about the team. Not stay long. Zidane, Orville, I believe is a 11th ranked player, you know. Venus Williams, right?
Yes.
You see, I know his sister, Venus, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. He's a 11th ranked player. She go and play, you know.
She not no chance, man.
That may say some people that me don't know, like, you know, me don't know, like, you know, so me hear Mount Sealing and they say, you know? Yeah, I have no chance, you know? I just got me one point also, because I never hear, really, how much our opponent is ranked.
If it's a 25, you know? If it's a 25th ranked player she play, she can't win, man.
No, you're easy, you know. Somebody else said that, you know.
Venus pull off one.
If he's not 100 ranked player, she will have problem.
I want to tell you something. If Venus pull off the upset, we can say Venus Williams on our way to winning the US Open.
No, that would be a big upset, you know.
No, but according to G-Star, she'd be on her way to winning the US Open.
Boy, you're easy. No, you have to hear, man.
Yeah. That's what I have to say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Anyway, what's up, my one sister? No, big up on yourself. I'll be the same, Pastor Church man, you know.
Oh, are you that same way?
Yeah, man. Big up on yourself, still. See?
Yeah, man.
Enjoy the show, man. Go on, you know.
Yeah, man. All right. Do your thing, my
Yeah, man. Big up on yourself.
Big up.
All right.
All right. Talk to us there. They say Venus wins. She on her way to winning the US Open.
Yes, no.
G-Star really come back and get a point, man. G-Star the best. Hello. Or YouTube.
Oh, we squeeze some YouTube now. Here we go. One Jamaican says, I heard Preacher on the radio on Saturday. Commendations to him for some good sports interviews and a preview of the upcoming NFL season. This guy has potential and has a place in sports journalism. Barrington de Costa. Ladies and gentlemen, please let us leave the ego out of the program. Let's be mature and respectful of each other's opinion. Then we come down here, so we see a look at two of them. Well, we don't want to read One Jamaica again. But then One Jamaica and somebody called Barrington de Costa and Stephen Brown were there making some comments as well. So you can all check that out. Omega Radio, that's the YouTube handle.
Yeah, man. All right, we'll go back on to the phone lines. Hello?
No, we take the break first. We take the break.
Working out till it's done, yeah.
Telethon! What's up, Pastor Lee?
The Telethon is what's up, Bishop.
What time is this?
Sunday, September 14th to October 5th, 2025. With the Telethon reveal on Sunday, October 5th at 11 a.m. Become a financial partner with Omega Radio to help us stay on the air. This is a listener-supported gospel radio station winning the lost and the least for Jesus Christ, changing lives around the world, one person at a time.
If you are blessed by this radio ministry, please donate to keep the station on air by donating online, www.omegaradio.co. Cash App, $WOIB 1019, Zelle 954-773-4444, or for our local friends in Jamaica, NCB 361-400-372, or Jamaica National 200-0026-7789, or write our headquarters for the Caribbean in Kingston, Jamaica, 17 Aining Road, Kingston 5, Jamaica, or our U.S. headquarters at 11030 Wiles Road, Coral Springs, Florida, or the Omega headquarters in Europe in Nottingham.
If we have been a blessing to you, help us be a blessing to others in Jesus Christ's name.
This is Wayne Manning
and Elizabeth Manning saying thank you in advance
for your generosity and your support to this station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Boy, I tell you, them sports desk listeners, you're not easy, you know. A man said to G-Star, say, I bought the lotto ticket on Saturday. Can I say I'm on my way to becoming a millionaire? The man said he bought the lotto Saturday. If he can say he's on his way to becoming a millionaire. By G-Star's logic, yes. Anyway, music, and this one is from Truth. Truth is making his presence felt on the sports desk. This one is called I'm Blessed.
And God bless them and say, be fruitful and multiply. Watch it.
I'm blessed going out, I'm blessed coming in. Lord, you bless me enough, call me blessed so much, now me blessed to the brim. I'm blessed going out, I'm blessed coming in. Lord, you bless me enough, call me blessed so much, now me blessed to the brim. This is the day that the Lord had made. I'll rejoice and be glad in it. Any problem me face, me live by me faith. Me know say you're fixing it. God, your counsel me seeking it. Anything me asking you will you give. Daily in your presence me live. I'm blessed going out, I'm blessed coming in. Lord, you bless me enough, call me blessed so much, now me blessed to the brim. I'm blessed going out, I'm blessed coming in. Lord, you bless me enough, call me blessed so much, now me blessed to the brim. You bless me in my health, who overcome cause you are my strength. Nah go stress cause you are my health. Call me blessed cause him are my wealth. No say with my soul it is well. God are you my problem me tell. Cause your name are Emmanuel. I'm blessed going out, I'm blessed coming in. Lord, you bless me enough, call me blessed so much, now me blessed to the brim. I'm blessed going out, I'm blessed coming in. Lord, you bless me enough, call me blessed so much, now me blessed to the brim. Mountains are blessings are overflow. God, when you bless it, that no sorrow. Me and the lender and don't borrow. You pay the price and me not go. Mountains are blessings are overflow. God, when you bless it, that no sorrow. Bless to me head that come from my toe. Bless from the inside, know it I sure. I'm blessed going out, I'm blessed coming in. Lord, you bless me enough, call me blessed so much, now me blessed to the brim. I'm blessed going out, I'm blessed coming in. Lord, you bless me enough, call me blessed so much, now me blessed to the brim. This is the day that the Lord had made. I'll rejoice and be glad in it. Any problem me face, me live by me faith. Me know say you're fixing it. God, your counsel me seeking it. Anything me asking you, will you give? Daily in your presence me live. I'm blessed going out, I'm blessed coming in. Lord, you bless me enough, call me blessed so much. Now me blessed to the brim. I'm blessed going out, I'm blessed coming in. Lord, you bless me enough, call me blessed so much. Now me blessed to the brim.
Yeah, man, so that's truth, and that one is called Bless. Big up truth and big up Bless. That's our first of two selections on the show today. What do we do now?
Back
Go
on line.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yeah, man.
Orville and Zidane.
Yes, good day.
All right, because I struggle Zidane to get him, man. Assassin here.
Yeah, what are you doing, assassin, man?
Not bad, you know, man. I'm not going into that. But I was listening to Garvey. I hope I didn't listen to the program a couple of days now. But I think I want to say it. Listening to Garvey the other day, and before I even say anything, let me say there's something I hear preacher came on and say that I can't agree with, certain behavior. So let me just put that out there. There's certain behavior that I cannot agree with. However, on the day the call was made, I don't think he mentioned a name as to who got the minister awarded. I'm almost certain he didn't mention a name because I didn't know until preacher called that it was him. You hear me, Orville?
Yes, we're hearing you.
All right, cool. So, preacher is always a steady hand when he called. I would have called already and disagreed and think he was biased or he's biased to a side of anything have to do with the minister. I personally believe he's biased to that side. Now, where preacher play this criteria of how he was selected, let me not put it out there. I believe there was favoritism, and this is a belief. I don't know of how he was selected. I think there was bias.
When you say favoritism, what do you mean?
No, man, that they gave him an award.
No, but favoritism based on what?
Because he always, one, he was nominated. By whom he was nominated.
Yep.
And a lot of time when it's
no, man. So but you're saying favoritism was in the nomination itself.
The award.
No, man.
No, you're saying
in
the awarding.
So no? But before you get awarded, you would have to be nominated. Based on
right, Orville. But I'm saying the whole process, even him being nominated. Let me draw a parallel to that.
No. But hold on, man. Why would you say there was favoritism in how he was nominated? What's
and
evidence?
I believe because every time preacher comes on the radio, and it have anything to do with that ministry, he always speaks in favor. I call in about something with him already.
No, man, hold on. So you're saying that the favoritism is based on how he sounds on the radio program?
And plus other thing, I don't know the other thing. I can only speak how he sounds on the radio.
So the JLP hierarchy listens to the sports desk. Or the Porsche. All right. So not Porsche. Babsy listen to the sports desk. Hear how preacher sound on the sports desk and say, you know, that you have to get an award.
No, Babsy's friend listen.
Or Babsy's friends listen to
not only Babsy, but Babsy's friend.
Hear how hear him sound. Boy, I guess I'm going to start.
Well, but let me finish now.
Yeah, let's start with some great things about Obama and who him award me something somewhere.
No, man.
But I hear you. I don't believe his award was on that basis, but then the sports is not very powerful.
But let me tell you why I believe so.
Yeah.
And I tell you, where preacher works.
Now call out him workplace if you have to.
Me not call out him workplace, because him come on the radio and reveal himself, you know. Because Garvey never call him name.
He would have mentioned, well, we know who they're talking.
No. And that day, Garvey didn't call his name.
No, but everybody know what say a preacher and that talk.
He said, me never know.
Well, you know now.
But watch me now, Orville. Let me show you a parallel.
Yeah.
You're into sports. You're a journalist, right? Sports journalist.
Yeah.
It is my belief that I'm not going to call some people in. There's some person who's going to be awarded in October.
Yeah.
Who not do half, who not have half the impact that you have in journalism, whether it's sports journalism or any other journalism. Not even half the impact. But guess what they have?
What?
Connection. I believe in the reggae industry, there's some people who got awarded before, Beanie Man and Bounty Killer, who don't have half the rate that those two have. But they have connection. Material like that to try and sway people's opinion. Can't remember, we don't know as a fact, It's just an opinion we form based on how it sounds on the radio, or was always defending that ministry. When it come out with that criteria, we are saying that's when a preacher.
So you're saying preacher is not good enough to be merited with that award.
And he might be, I don't know, but I'm sure that we have more than 300.
Can you speak in favor of an organization, but still deserve whatever award is given by the organization to you? Let's say that's the case.
And you can. However, if I form an opinion, because remember, I don't know.
Because if preacher going in the community, they man do good work with the youngsters, them, and him is a preacher and all them something, and him sound like a father of the year or whatever the award was called.
So Zidane, remember, I'm not saying he's not even deserving of the award.
You know what's
and you don't know the other people who were up for the award to see if they were better than preacher or not.
No. I would want to know if there were any other awardees or nominees
that was more deserving.
No, who were A, more deserving, and B, perceptibly sympathetic to the other party.
None of us
by
know.
Public perception.
And that's why you're in a position to form this opinion.
And that is why I take the thing at face value. It is
no, but you're not in a good position to form this sort of opinion, my boss.
I'm not in the best position to form the opinion.
None at all. You don't have no facts in front of you. Everything you say, me no know.
Zidane,
yes.
You have to be careful, because you and I will come on the radio and form some opinion that you don't have.
No, based on evidence. No, but I use some evidence. I use some fact.
Based on a set of logic. If you have the evidence, then logically, where does the information take you?
Yeah. And I'm saying logically, preacher is always on the radio.
But that's the only argument you have.
So
you don't know the other contenders.
But hold on.
I don't know this man.
How many the issues that preacher defend the ministry on? I defend the ministry on a lot of those same issues. I think we should have bidded for the World Cup, for example.
But I also think you're biased.
They went the other way. They went the other way.
Orville.
Yeah.
I also believe you are biased to the government,
Oh, you think me a labor right too?
You see, on the talk about labor.
No, remember, him say you're biased. Him say labor, him say you're biased.
What him say towards the government?
Yeah, let me say a labor, right?
Let's see, say you're biased to the government in Orville.
Even though I said they should have bid for the World Cup.
But guess what, Orville?
Yeah.
You have a better balance than preacher. Probably because you're on the radio every day and I hear you more.
You know how
me
give the government a hard time not to bid for the World Cup again?
Right. So
you know when them never want to free up the stadiums and free up sports during COVID, me I say, what is
well, everybody had a problem with that.
So let me ask you a question. Yeah. You can't disagree with something that somebody do, but you're still biased to them in some aspect.
Me not think my really utterances anybody could have said me biased to no political.
Me no want to move from preacher, Yeah. That preacher come and go like, I believe preacher.
Yeah.
Was given that award, and I've seen an example. Why aren't you given an award in October? You are doing much better job than two other journalists are here. Why somebody not nominate you?
You do something about that next year.
Me?
Yeah.
No, tell the same man to nominate preacher who have connection to where to nominate him. Preacher couldn't buy blood.
I found me know who nominate preacher.
Preacher tell who nominate him.
Who him said?
Him boss.
Oh, his boss?
He said the organization he work, they nominated him.
So we need to pressure the bishop.
You need to pressure the bishop because You know, me now put you up on the spot in Orville. But me just don't answer this. This is not for you to answer. Not Zidane.
Somebody get me in trouble when you make that statement.
No, Mr. Me don't want to no answer. Me just put it out. There's two persons in journalism now, two main persons from RJR who are now nominated. Don't answer the question. You know. I don't believe they have the sort of impact in journalism like you are Higgins. But they have connection. And you hear the utterances, especially the female. You hear the utterances that I found the impression that, just like preacher, that is biased to the Jamaican.
You know, right now, the Labour right them I'd say I want PNP, though. I just come out against people who you think.
What we know?
Like the governing party.
Zidane, I am on the fence if I'm going to vote.
No. I don't want you to tell me what you would do. I'm saying right now. No, I'm saying no. Listen, man. Then when bite, same like you know buy preacher's argument. I'm saying right now, based on how you sound, a lot of them say I say you are on PNP. But that wouldn't be fair to you. But that wouldn't be fair to you. No, but that wouldn't be fair to you though, because they have no evidence. You see where I'm going now. You see the same thing with preacher. It's like no fear if he said he was given the award because I'm friend him and he got the award and the top good against him. For the Jamaica. But big up yourself, assassin. Big up. We'll take a break. We're coming back.
The JSC Group, Jamaica Stock Exchange, Jamaica Central Securities Depository Limited, and JCSD Trustee Services, providing a fair, efficient, and transparent stock market for over 45 years. The time by the Jamaica Stock Exchange Group is 2:15.
The following is paid for by the People's National Party.
In every constituency, on every issue, the People's National Party has assembled the strongest, most diverse slate of candidates in a generation. From doctors ready to heal our broken health system, to educators building a smarter Jamaica, business people growing the economy, legal minds defending justice, and community advocates speaking truth to power. This is a team chosen for competence, compassion, and commitment. Led by Mark Golding, a good man with a good plan. This is not politics as usual. This is the team to rescue Jamaica, rebuild our future, and restore pride in leadership. Jamaica, time come.
The proceeding was paid for by the People's National Party.
If you need a prescription filled, Gold Line Pharmacy at Main Street, Chapelton, Clarendon guarantees fast service at a great price. You will find gifts, household items, cosmetics, and stationery too. When you are looking for fast, friendly service, visit Gold Line Pharmacy, Main Street, Chapelton, 876-785-0128. We are caring beyond prescriptions. Gold Line Pharmacy, the name you can trust. Serving our clients is our first responsibility.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back online. Where do we go now? Where do we go? We'll start. We go back online. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Zidane, Orville, oh God.
Box food.
You know what, sir? When me hear Preacher and Garvey, I go back and forth. To a certain degree, it's entertainment to me, you know. When me hear Assassin's Call just now, I am replaying Preacher's call from last week, and it makes me believe that it is a lot more serious than I previously thought.
When you said a lot more serious, what do you mean?
I got the impression from listening to Preacher's call that he felt like he had to call it and defend his integrity based on one, in my opinion, simple award.
No, it's not the award, you know. Garvey was insinuating not just that he had gotten. Well, Badger started to say he got a Best Baby Father award.
I know the history of it.
Right. No. But I'm saying Preacher's Preacher's hit back against Garvey was not just about the award. It's something like he's a paid agent and them kind of something. Them something that's serious now, boss.
So, what was Assassin's position? Was it very far from Garvey's?
Yeah, man, him never say he got paid. Hold on, it's one thing to say you support that thing in him, boss.
Listen.
To say that you're
we
paid
are in
now
the
a
silly
different something,
season.
remember?
And this is we can disagree on this.
Yeah.
My opinion is that Assassin's call was not very far from Garvey's call.
No, man.
You need to read between the lines and listen to what the man was saying. I don't think there was a stark difference between the calls. There was a difference in and how loud Garvey was compared to this guy. To be honest,
hold on.
Let me finish this.
Me have to stop you. Garvey has said on record, whether YouTube or Yasso, that Garvey is sent basically to defend a particular side. And he has also said he was not only sent but paid. Now there's a whole world between somebody sending you deliberately to come defend them, paying you even, or you just take a stance by yourself and say,
I like
when me I look on that issue here, at that side I mean you come down.
All right. Let me put it this way. If I were in Preacher's position,
yeah,
I would pay more attention to Assassin's call than Garvey's call for multiple reasons.
Okay.
Let's move on and talk about sports.
Yes.
Zidane.
Mm-hmm.
What is Arsenal's weakness?
None.
So it's championship or bust.
Championship. 7 points. Yeah, win back. 7 points.
What about the Champions League?
Semi-final, and then we'll see what happens from there.
Okay. So the low bar for you is winning the league by 7 points.
Yes.
And going to the semi-final of the
Champions League. Yes.
Okay. Now, before the Eze signing, I thought, and I've told you this ad nauseum, that your weakness, one of your biggest weakness, was Martinelli.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you did.
Not only the signing of Eze, but when I saw that ex-Chelsea player playing out on the left,
starting over him, yes.
Yeah,
it's the end for Martinelli, man. It appears. So, and then when Saka got injured, you saw who came on? Trossard.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Trossard is a substitute bully.
Yeah.
I think he performs better coming off the bench.
Yes, he does. He does.
So, right now, if I'm to call it, no, say Arsenal, because you were impressive over the weekend.
Yes.
I don't care about who the opponent was. I'm watching Arsenal and I'm saying, Arsenal actually very impressive.
Yes, indeed.
So, I don't know if you have to bring in Kivior if you feel that confident, but I think your team set up. No.
Man.
Also, you were right. California is playing on the left back.
Yeah, man. I like him, physically, good technically, and I buy a knife for goal.
And you see what happened in the first game when he came off and the youngster came on. You see that youngster took that yellow card?
Mm-hmm. You're right, man. You analysis of the youngster, Louis Kelly spot on in the boss. And he's a midfielder that, yeah, man. That man is a midfielder. A force Arteta force him to tell him in the left back.
All right, quickly. G-Star. You know what I rate about G-Star? He's a very honest person when you're talking to him, having a conversation. G-Star generally see the licks come around the corner and dodge them.
Which in itself is not the most admirable thing, you know.
Exactly. It's not. He couldn't be Malaya, for example. But G-Star we use. You would give him an example of the exact same thing what him try use, and him agree. So yours makes sense, but him now got take the next step to say, well, him more concede the argument.
Yes.
And at the same thing him doing at the debate and kill himself. But you have to give it to him. He's a very honest person when you talk to him. Now, Zidane, Orville.
Yeah.
Zidane, what's his name? G-Star made a point that you can make a judgment on the decision in itself without the result of the decision materializing. And you guys push back on that. Can you expound that?
Not that sort of decision. Not that sort of decision.
So in general,
because,
so for example,
no, man,
Liverpool. Let's say for example,
no man, you do have exceptions, man.
Today,
no, hold on, man.
right?
You do have exceptions, man. Because if you take up me off of the radio and tell me yourself a coach Arnett Garden, you're a mad man. I never coach no way in my life yet. I never train for coach anybody. The people that run me way, who me go talk to them big ball on Arnett Garden? They go run me way.
You're agreeing with G Star then that you can make a judgment on the decision without waiting for it to materialize.
No man, there are exceptions, man, but not that one.
I'm a bit confused.
No, I'm saying to you, Rudolph Speed, they want a Jamaican to help because they can't get a foreigner right now.
Let us take Rudolph Speed out.
No, you can't do that, my boss. Because if you take Rudolph Speed, but I just gave you a scenario where you could be a madman if you hire Zidane to go and coach Arnett Gardens now. So we don't know the result yet, but me now getting the result with Arnett Garden, my boss. So I agree with you that there are exceptions to that, where you say, what kind of decision that is crazy? I'm going to start coaching team yet.
Okay, but you're saying because Rudolph Speed is this gem in the Caribbean.
Right now, the man have a proven track record.
You should sit and wait.
You have to then wait now to see what. Yeah, man, the man have the track record, my boss, to suggest that he must be given the opportunity before you can say
we're on the same page. Yeah. So let's say that we lose all of our games in the next round, right? And we fail to qualify. Would it can we judge the decision then?
Well, if hypothetically, if we lose all the games and fail to qualify, and the coach comes out and say he took most of what Rudolph Speed said and implemented it, then yes, you can say that was a poor decision.
So in the Rudolph Speed example, you still got to wait.
Yes.
Hold on. So right now it's a great decision. But if we lose all the games, you can retroactively look at it and say, it was a bad decision.
You can't look at it right now and say it's a poor decision, Rex. You don't realize that?
Can you look at it right now and judge the decision?
No.
Okay.
Man has a great track record.
I disagree.
So you think it's a poor coaching decision to hire Rudolph Speed?
No, I'm not saying it's a poor decision. I am saying you can make a decision as to whether or not it's a poor decision.
Hold on. You're saying to me, if Jamaica hire Pep Guardiola, you can come out and say before him coach a game, say that is a poor decision from the JFF to hire Pep Guardiola?
I'm saying if Jamaica hires Pep Guardiola tomorrow, we can make a decision as to whether or not it's a good decision before he coaches one game. That's all I'm saying.
No, man,
you are pushing that.
No, man, he used the word poor.
No.
Nice try.
Nice try. Yeah, he used the word poor. He says it's one of the worst decisions in the history.
You are making it. You are juxtaposing, saying it's a good decision or a poor decision is the same thing. It's not.
Not at all.
You can't say it's a poor decision. You can hire Pep Guardiola and we can all applaud it before a ball kick it up. Pep, you get Pep, great decision. The same is not necessarily true when it's a poor decision. Poor decision is based on results.
If Pep goes on and lose all the games in the next,
no man, listen.
Would you be justified in going back and saying it was a poor decision?
Listen.
Can you then update your decision based on the
Rex has struggled bad. Box would have struggled bad on this point though.
Box food, you can say before a ball is kicked that it was a great decision.
Mm-hmm.
For you to say it's a poor decision, you have to wait on results. Understand that little dynamic. You can't say it's an unpopular decision. It's a risky decision.
What do you mean an unpopular decision?
You can't call a decision unpopular or risky or unexpected.
Hold on.
But you can't say poor. Especially when it is.
Let me make sure we're on the same page, right? The only judgment in the extreme that you can make based on a decision is if you're saying it's a great decision. You can't say it's a poor decision because the ball has not been kicked.
I am saying when the coaches have a profile like that, my boss, and the man Auntie son a coach the team, when the coaches have a profile, you can use other words, but to say poor, I would withhold that.
But you can also say it was a great decision, but you can't say it was a poor decision. You understand? That's not logical.
No, man. A great decision means that...
I can say to you, it was a great decision. I should also be able to look at the situation and say it was a poor decision.
Enough follow.
No, Boxwood, man. You're totally off on this one.
Enough follow, Boxwood.
Boxwood, right. if you have one over left, my boss, and you have Kirkley Ambrose, and you have Zidane Matthias, and you decide to go with Kirkley Ambrose, and the man him licking for 3-6, my boss.
When the captain threw the ball, Curtly, my boss, the last over. You can't, in that instance, say, what a poor decision. A Curtly Ambrose that
Okay,
breaks.
that's fine. But if after Curtly Ambrose gives up 6 consecutive sixes, can you go back now and update the decision and say it was a poor decision?
No,
That's
it was a
asking.
logical choice, but it didn't work out. It was a logical...
Was it a poor decision?
No.
You couldn't say it's a poor decision.
No, but it just didn't work out on the day. But giving Curtly the football well also based on his history is the right thing to do. Logical thing to do. You understand now?
It's not a matter of understanding.
The example they bowl, you know.
If I am telling you,
The example they bowl him,
if I am telling you that
the example they bowl him, boss.
What do you mean bowl?
It bowl him,
Maxwell. You might have your one love with that example. You might have your one love.
But, G-Star, you are correct. You can make a decision. You can make a determination if the decision was a good decision before a ball is
It depends on who, though.
And I'm saying, of course, you can make a decision that it's a good decision.
And you can't say it was a poor decision before a ball is kicked as well.
I would withhold judgment.
Yeah, all right. Big up yourself. All right, we take a break. We're coming back. But I use message, you know?
For all your genuine Toyota, Honda, Nissan, Mitsubishi, Mazda, Suzuki, and Subaru parts, visit Excel Auto Parts, the Auto Parts Hub, located at 95.5 Hagley Park Road. Opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call 923-2356-7 and 757-2357. Civil servants, come and take advantage of our 50% discount all year round. Once you visit Excel Auto, you will come back. Excel Auto Parts, your parts hub.
Are you ready for something mega? Spend $6,500 or more before GCT, drop your entry in the box and you can win a 2025 Hyundai Tucson. It's the Mega Wheels 2 promotion, April 5th to September 28th. Second prize, a $50,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Third prize, a $30,000 shopping spree every month for a year. Brought to you by Hyundai, Redstone, Heineken, True Milk, Grace, Walker's Wood, Downing, CPJ Daiquiri, and Carryburst. Choose Concentrate. Only at Megamart. Locations island-wide. Megamart, best value by far. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
Paul, I need help with my vehicle cost this year. It's going through the roof. You think I should call Keith?
You're mad. Don't you want a system that easy for you?
Yeah, man.
You want the best price boat here too?
Yeah, man. I bet you want real-time alert and island-wide coverage. Yeah, man. So the smart choice is Hawkeye.
They will give you a free 30-day trial.
Yeah, man.
Hey, tell me something. You ever say anything but yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
Just say yeah, man to Hawk Tracker from Hawkeye. Call us at 926-HAWK. Conditions apply.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by EdgeChem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, and D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited. In a game they could have gotten all 3 points if their captain Bruno Fernandes hadn't missed a first half penalty. Man U manager Ruben Amorim says they just have to put that game behind them and move forward.
He has so much responsibility with him that you felt that when he misses the penalty, all the joy in the game, I felt that the lack of joy was thinking in the past. Now we just have to move forward no matter what happens.
That's Ruben Amorim, and that's Sports in a Minute. Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, Megamart, best value by far, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard, and D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146.
Paul, I need help with my vehicle cost this year. It's going through the roof. You think I should call Keith?
You're mad. Don't you want a system that easy for you?
Yeah, man.
You want the best price boat here too?
Yeah, man. I bet you want real-time alert and island-wide coverage. Yeah, man. So the smart choice is Hawkeye.
They will give you a free 30-day trial.
Yeah, man.
Hey, tell me something. You ever say anything but yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
Just say yeah, man to Hawk Tracker from Hawkeye. Call us at 926-HAWK. Conditions apply.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back. What do we do now?
Go back on.
Hello.
Hey guys, how y'all doing? Dangerous in 5.
Good afternoon.
Dangerous in 5.
Dangerous in 5.
Yeah. I want to follow up on Garvey's call. I thought he had some very, very good information there. And I've looked at a couple of stuff. Now, we have heard from Clive Lloyd, and he agrees with me that...
How much percent would you give it? Let me ask that. Both you and I agree that it played a part. How much percent would you give it?
I believe it played a significant part.
Give me your number.
45%, at least 45%.
So almost half the reason why Western is very good at cricket.
At least 45%.
Wow.
Not half, at least 45%.
Then at least 45 could mean 50, you know, brother.
All right, Orville, we're not going to take the call with you trying to say that I said that it was more than 50%. We're no. So, let's get into the debate. There's never been a period. There's never been a period where West Indies cricket has dominated the world in cricket, where their players were not playing in overseas leagues. And I want to broaden it. I don't want to just say England, because I went and did some more research. Playing cricket, first-class cricket, overseas. England, Australia, tour matches. Those things were far more instrumental in making our players becoming world dominators, than them having what you said, the talent that they had and playing cricket here in the Caribbean. So one, there's never been a period. In the 1960s, the mid-60s, when we dominated the world in cricket, that happened right after several of our players started to play Shell Shield cricket. Sobers, Rohan Kanai, West Hall. Go again?
Shell Shield cricket is a
Not
Caribbean.
Shell Shield. Sorry. Sheffield Shield cricket. Thanks for the correction. Okay. Sheffield Shield cricket in Australia. See? And they
also, the argument is no longer about England. It's playing.
Not in. I started that. Yeah. Let me clarify. First class cricket overseas.
Oh man, then that's how. So that's a completely different argument. So, if you're talking about playing generally first class cricket all over the world.
First class cricket overseas, then what made them better?
No man, then that hold on. I am willing to now adapt my position.
So you wouldn't adapt it when I was England?
No,
but you adapt it.
No, I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm listening to you.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because if you're gonna laugh,
I'm listening to you.
I am saying there is a difference between what you say England do for we, as opposed to playing professional cricket do for we. All around. Now those are two different arguments in them.
All right, Orville,
and therefore
if they had not played overseas in those leagues, they would have not have been world beaters.
What made them play those leagues overseas?
Do you agree with that? That if they did not play in those, do you agree with that point? That if they did not play in those leagues overseas, or those 15-match test tours, whatever you used to go on.
No man, but you're chewing a third. You're chewing a third.
No. You didn't listen to some of the earlier stuff that I said, but I think that it's that I need to emphasize this: test tour matches, playing cricket in England and playing cricket in Pakistan, in Australia.
No man, I want different dynamics. We could have a discussion.
So wait, hold off. You mean all along you resist it?
No, hold on, do
when we were saying England.
Do it.
And the moment we broaden it, At the moment, you agree with me?
I didn't say.
Let me talk to Zidane.
Hold on, no.
Do it upon my side.
Do I we terminate the call? No, the bishop said don't bother with the difficult.
Why? No. Why? I've not been disrespectful to anybody. Why would you terminate me?
Because I never said I'm not disrespectful.
No. But why would you terminate me? I haven't said anything disrespectful to you.
You just said I'm agreeing with you, and you know I'm not doing any such thing. But
so wait. You're going to terminate me because you believe.
Because you're being disingenuous and lying.
This I get ridiculous now.
Don't say me agree with you. You're lying.
This is getting ridiculous, Orville.
Are you gonna take it back when you say me this? Me agree with you.
You just said you don't disagree with what I'm saying.
I am saying no. We can.
Orville, repeat for the callers what you're saying.
I'm saying now that you threw in the other first class cricket except England, we now can have a different conversation. I never said I agreed with you, you know.
All right, so I'm going to ask you the question again, because all you do is milking out my 5 minutes when it's Zidane I want to take on, because Zidane don't hold your position. So let me ask you the question direct.
What is my position?
Do you agree that the West Indies cricket teams, all dominating West Indies cricket team, would not have been that force had they not played in first-class cricket overseas?
Here's my answer to that. Playing first class cricket.
Is that yes or no?
You started at 1:30. How much you start? 1:35 or 1:34. You gone 4 minutes. Me prepared to cut the call the next minute in my boss. Give you 5 minutes.
Cut the call if you want to cut the call down.
But I'm saying to you, once the argument was that England made us world champions significantly, and now you're saying playing as professionals, playing first class cricket generally improved. Those are two separate conversations.
I did not say improve us.
You said
significantly. Said we would not have been the dominating force. Improve us move from number 6 to number 5.
Hold on. Yeah. The original argument was that England...
Hey, Orville, you know someone want to talk to Zidane. Ask you a direct question. You have not answered the question.
Hold on. You're gone 5 minutes. By the way, you're 5 minutes.
Out the time.
You're 5
minutes. You can say me gone 5 minutes.
You're 5 minutes.
Zidane, I will call you tomorrow. Orville, you do have no talk.
All right, cool. Big up.
Zidane, me talk to you tomorrow.
You don't have to say more one time. You'll talk to him tomorrow.
All right,
cool. So now people, here it is. Do I make him get away with that one more time. The argument initially was playing cricket in England was a major reason why we were so dominant. My argument was that argument was too narrow. England never good enough for them playing in England had this significant effect on the quality of it. But if you broaden that argument to saying playing first-class cricket everywhere except the Caribbean, now clearly that's a different conversation, and we have that conversation. Does playing outside of the Caribbean up at South Africa, because there's man in them play South Africa, you know. So we them play Australia, man play England, man play Alba. If overall now with that is a different conversation. And Dwight wasn't allowing the host to now have a proper conversation. But Dwight, that is a different conversation than saying we're playing England. And you were not prepared to hear, so off with your head. Next call. Hello. Hello. All right, we come on. There's a difference between correlation and causation. You know? Do I need to understand that term? You understand that term, the cap? Do I need to go back to looking at these words? Correlation. In other words, two things are existing at the same time. And causation, where this caused this to happen. One day he will understand the term. I'll explain it to him in him calling. Back on line. Hello.
My time?
Yes. Bolo Wago.
Big up. Zidane, big up.
Big up.
Yeah, I'm going to take 30 seconds and you Orville, and then I'm going to move to a discussion with
yes,
Zidane.
I understand.
I have no respect for you to still. You're using whatever the bishop said. So if a man agree with you, off with your head. Because man asks a simple question.
Bull, stop.
No, listen.
No, but right now, we now have that conversation. I'm done.
Okay, it's fine to not have that conversation.
Because you are now telling me that I'm cutting off people that disagree with me. You're lying, no boss.
All right, that's fine.
Stop
When
it.
I say cut them off, I say you say off with the head. So you're no.
No. I said off with your head after 5 minutes. If you would have gone 5 minutes off with your head
the
now
man
to it.
asked a simple question and you know answer all no.
I am saying
yes
it's a different...
no.
because
yes
it's a...
no.
And I'm saying
yes
it's a...
no. You
yes or no. Are you lying when you say when we disagree with people, we cut them off?
Yes or no, the man asks you.
They better talk to us.
Do you agree with what he's saying? Yes or no? No. You spend 2 minutes after the man calls.
I am saying we need to have a different conversation. Do I change my argument midstream?
Yes or no?
But it's something now that we're going to have to look into. Do I change my argument?
I don't know if you agree.
I agree that it's a different dynamic that him show on now, so we'd have to think about it different.
That's the man asks you though.
But that is the issue.
If it was flipped a different way and it was do I going around, you
big
answer
man.
the question. You're not answer the question.
Here's what I'm going to make. No, hey, listen, I'm not going to do with that. It's off it for your head too. No, but you're not going 5 minutes yet. You're going to make my point.
I don't want to go 5 minutes.
No, but you can, we can stop that subject if you make me say what more saying, brother. Because you can just come at me and me can respond. I am saying,
I'm saying exactly
no, Dwight Chateau, I am prepared to discuss whether playing in England had a significant effect on the world status. Dwight came to the argument with an unknown narrative, where me never knows that he can come say. Him said, true in Australia, playing in South Africa, playing New Zealand, play where. How do you know rate playing all of that now to with dominance? Clearly that's one different issue now, make we think out that and then determine what percent we get now. Me say 20%.
You need to think about that.
Then we have it, because in England, me say for those England we are use 15 to 20%. Now, without me knowing what his argument are going to be, because him plan his argument before. Him say, all right, true in Australia and South Africa and wherever else. And you, this now, unlike you, Bull, me have to think about things before me talking about it. So the man have to give me a chance now to think about this new dynamic when I'm showing. And then respond.
You've had over 2 minutes and I know you can't.
No, because this now, you take some thought. And stop going like me, I cut off people when I'm not
you are cut off people.
No, you're not gone your 5 minutes yet. So I'll allow you to continue.
Talk about 3 minutes.
No, me, it's the part of me talk out. I'm willing to not take it out of your time. But be very careful of your tell life, man.
Yeah, man.
We come back after this.
Boy. When I got about this now?
What happened to you, missus?
My car broke down and I can't get the parts.
Parts? So you never hear about Dangels? And them are the done in the parts world, you know? Them have parts for Hyundai, Toyota, Nissan, Mitsubishi, Isuzu, Mazda, Subaru, you name it. Them have it.
Visit Danjan Auto Spares and Accessories in Kingston at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Telephone 9299146, or in Maypen at shop number 10, 1A Chapperton Road. Telephone 986-7142.
Mommy, can we go and get my backpack and my school shoes, please?
That's right. School is just around the corner. So I will definitely stop by Western Sports for your backpacks and your school shoes. They have Adidas, Nike, and Puma backpacks as low as $2,100. Not to mention PE shoes and school shoes as low as $5,000. Western Sports is my #1 choice for back to school. They have 2 convenient locations here in Montego Bay, Bay West Shopping Center and Fairview Business Complex.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah, but back with you. Seems like potential red card is for Newcastle, boy.
After playing so much, run Liverpool, just all they needed to do was to just score this goal and play so much power. But Liverpool, have some players who can just change the game. A very good goal by the midfielder. Gavin Birch, and just flip the game on his head. You understand? But, Zidane, I want to talk about a particular schoolboy football team who I think might just have the edge to push the team over after going to the finals last year, and that's St. Catherine. Alright, so we'd have lost a couple pieces in the back line. You know, the captain gone, the goalkeeper gone, and another of the central defenders gone. But I watched the team closely in pre-season and them making some decent addition on the back line. And the goalkeeper that is in the goal is a Jamaica representative, and another defender around there is a youth representative of Jamaica. So maybe this St. Catherine team is going to do something in terms, because there are a lot of pieces, but the attacking quality of the team is very important, you know. Because guess what? Majority of the attacking players are still there, if not all. So you would expect that the attacking quality of the team have anything close to a solid defensive performance in any game should be able to take care of majority of the teams in the competition. But as usual, you still have to watch out for the big cuts. Have you seen JC yet?
No. I hear them beat Aberfew in our preseason game.
Aberfew big team?
Yes.
It's say too. So I don't see them as yet. I see majority of the teams. I see KC. I'm going to look at George's, because George and KC play Europa Cup this weekend, so I'm going to look at them. But I don't see JC at all. I hear that them have the team up there on the wraps.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they're coming with. You understand? But it's always a very good team, that JC team, though. So we're going to see what they're coming with. In the D Cup now, it's going to be hard to beat Glenmore. That team too super. I don't see much teams. I don't see, just like how JC is wrapping up them team, I don't see Garvey yet either. Yes. Defending champions. I don't see them all now. You understand? So even when Tynan Elites played, they were there.
Yes.
So it should be an interesting schoolboy football season. I want to give a shout out to my goalkeeper from Bodos who made his Premier League debut yesterday.
For who?
For Mullines. So he's a bogus goalkeeper, Tyrese Brown.
So he's on loan at Mullines?
No, man, we transfer him to Mullines.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So want to give him a shout out yesterday. Last 2-0. But it's a really, really good goalkeeper. And love the progress where he's making.
How old is he?
Tyrese is 24.
Okay.
Used to keep for Glenmore. I understand. So he's a very, very, very good goalkeeper. Very good at distributing the football too. Let's put it, he can actually play with the ball. So you can put Tyrese to play forward or midfield. So he's very good with the ball at the field. So I want to give him a shout out before I go, you know?
Yeah, man.
Phil.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, stop me that door at 200 radio.
You should have said that before 5 minutes. You're smart. Big up yourself,
all right,
Bull.
If you say stop me, I send you. I cut me off though.
Me say, if I before 5 minutes, Bull, Bull, think about it though, man.
5 minutes done, my God.
No. I'm saying all fun. All right, you're 5 minutes done. But people, all fun and joke aside, Dwight's original argument is that England, going to England to play county cricket, was a dominant factor in why we come rule the world. I mean, not that to an extent, I said most may agree playing in England is 20%, because we did better than England at the time. Now Dwight come this morning realize that argument about playing in England now work. The man come through and playing first class cricket everywhere now. Down Australia, up in South Africa, down everywhere we used to play. What effect did all of that have now? Then people now want different argument that. So clearly that argument now needs a different response. Whatever that response will be, sit down and think about it now.
But why did we keep producing the goods in the 80s?
Clearly, we did not do something better than the rest of the country.
Yeah.
Other country. So, but I am prepared.
So people are coming. It's like Brazilian footballers. People always go to Brazil to get both footballers.
But me prepared for, because he has now thrown in a new dynamic. You think a coach you can just come through and
still 15 for me, doing
still
15.
15.
Not change from overseas. But the main thing is that the nations, the Caribbean countries were obsessed with cricket in the 80s.
Yes.
That is the main reason why we were so good.
Yeah, man.
Cricket was like a religion.
But it must at least give me the opportunity to
man,
think
it's still
about.
15-20%, man. It helped. Of course, you can play professionally overseas. Will help develop
If you play professional everywhere, it help more than if you play only in England. That's the point I was making. Yeah. So let us say me give playing in England 20%. Maybe playing everywhere else in the world, me give 21 or 22.3.
Yeah.
That's all me want, and the man would never give me the chance to make my point. Anyway, back on line. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, good evening. Evening.
Yeah, man. Who did?
FBI.
Who?
FBI?
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, the right to remain silent. Anything that you say can and will be used against you.
All right, FBI.
Anyway, how do I start this, Do I chat too much? And him crew is bringing on the program. They are continuously making the regular callers, the regular listeners to the program, disgusted of what they do on the air. I've been listening to this program from Stratland Palmer, Dwight Fraser, and those persons who were hosting the program. I've not called in regular because it's hard to get through. I've called in about 4 times before.
Yes.
But most of them I call in, I've been up and down all over the place.
Why am I hearing an echo? Oh, next door.
It's not your end. Keep going, Carla.
Yes. So they need to stop the foolishness that they're doing. They're bringing on the program. I'm trying to bring on the program to their level of reasoning. And trust me, it's very distasteful. And we don't like it.
I
they
agree
think
with
they're
that.
brilliant and they think that they're brilliant and they're winning argument, but them sound stupid. It's like somebody that is has a doctorate, and every time they open their mouth, they wonder which university they get them doctorate from. Them sound very disgusting. This people with sick and tired.
Give me an example. Hello?
Anytime. We give an example. Let's just do the same foolish a little while ago. We do a chat too much a little while ago.
What about?
They come on and change the argument. As him always say, yeah, change the goalpost. But him boom down the whole field and not change the turf.
And he doesn't want me to think about the new argument that him just throwing in.
And they come and say that it's a calling program where persons discuss certain things. And they want to come over more. If him want to preach, he go walk my church.
Thank you very much.
And then if you stop it, man, because it's discouraging persons who listen to the program. And because my wife come and hear me and I say, oh, you can't cuss so. And my son no start like, well, he's going to college and no still. And it's like, them can't, they say, why am I sitting and listen to this quarreling program every day? They need to stop it. We're sick and tired of them and their foolishness.
What's your blood pressure still? Don't make you lose your cool. I know it's hard.
People are calling the program, but them need to stop them foolishness, man. We're sick and tired right now.
Yeah.
We come to hear news and points and sports and those things.
We hear your point. No, man, you made the point 6 times already now. What else?
Yeah.
All right, so your message
I just want
has
to
been
say that. I'm a Chucks fan, so when it comes to Chucks, that's my thing, but that's it basically. So that's my few local points. So I'm just going to give someone
Why them call it FBI?
And you're doing a good job. Trust me, your job is very hard.
I know.
You remind me of my wife. My wife is a teacher, and trust me, if the teacher look at me in school, trust me, a problem.
Why them call it FBI?
Well, I use that touch. Well, most persons know me. Well, your classmates know me very good.
If you're not officer,
you're not officer. Me use that for disguise who I am.
All right, me could leave it there. So. Which one of my classmates? Oh, Mark.
Yeah, Mark.
Oh, I think I know. I think you know the road you're going. Big up.
All right, FBI, big up.
All right.
Thanks for the call.
The only people who enjoy when I chat to call are the people who want to see Orville lose an argument desperately. You see the people who want rational, proper discussion where the two sides allow them here and we get them can't manage the white, Because Dwight is not rational in how him discuss sports. But you see the people will want to see Orville beat in an argument at all costs. Them want Dwight. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Badger the Great.
Your uncle come out quick though, Orville. Think it will stay longer.
The FBI.
Call out. Hey, your uncle. And your uncle?
No, man, I'm a brother, man.
Oh,
Uncle too far.
Nothing about cabbage. Yeah, anyway. What am I saying? So you are saying that Dwight throwing another country in the mix, other countries in the mix, right?
Yes.
Hello?
They don't want different argument, but no, Badger.
You know. All right. So, I find no problem. And it take you, how long it take you to come up with a percentage? Remember now, use the same criteria that you use to say if England alone is 15 to 20%.
How long did it take me?
Right?
Hold on, my time as the host now. How long the argument was going before me say, you know what, about 15 to 20% me again?
No, because I'm smart enough to ask you your percentage.
All right, and I'm saying how long before?
It's not like you to volunteer a percentage.
All right, so let me ask.
It's me.
Yeah. Make the host the program, sir. How long was the?
You ask me a question. You ask me a question.
Yeah, but all right. How long was the argument going on before you asked that question and then I found the answer? Maybe weeks.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But what I know is that I recognize that you guys were arguing something, and you were arguing a word. And I said, since everybody both agree.
Yes, but let me hear. Hold the line.
Me not say it, brother.
Me said there's a theme playing. There's 3 o'clock commercials to take. Hold the line.
Go straight to Western Sports for all your track and field needs, like spikes, high jump equipment, throwing implements, hurdles, not to mention your team tracksuits, running tights, vests, and shorts. The time by Western Sports, the sports people, is
3 o'clock.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah, Badger, back with you.
Yeah, man.
And
Hello?
presenter must not use that ad in any way, shape, or form to try and wiggle out of any argument that they find themselves in. My time? That's going? Oh, yeah. Yes. Mr. Higgins, I was saying to you, when the argument started, the word that you guys were hung up on was significant.
Right.
It's me coming with the percentage thing. Know that Dwight come in with, according to you, which I don't think he did, other countries also, because I think he was saying this long time, and I just thought that you were not listening. Why the word no significant should still be discussed? Do you put? Are you saying that it is more significant now? They're playing overseas.
You don't ask
in other countries.
You take 2 minutes to ask the question.
No problem. I'm slow. You answer fast now because you take 2 minutes a while ago for your answer. You want to look a question.
My thing is, the argument originally was playing county cricket in England.
We know what the argument
Badger,
was.
if you interrupt me, Badger, don't interrupt me. Me no in the mood for you interrupt me. I'm the journalist here. You're a caller. Work with me. Good.
Journalists mean what? No, I don't.
I control the program, not you. Good, sir. So now.
I don't even understand that a while ago, but continue. I don't know why we remind people you're a journalist.
Because you keep butting in on me like you are determined the flow of the dialogue, Badger. It's not your
No.
producer. All right,
No,
how long, Badger, the pan radio people? I'm very serious. How long in the pan radio? How long? You got about 4 minutes?
No, 15 minutes, 15 minutes, man.
So,
50.
All right, me understand you might have another minute. Use it wisely. All I'm saying
is... You feel your time wisely. You should be lucky that you're talking to me.
Next call. Serious. Me dead serious. Next call. Me not lucky. Me can't let them call away going like a demand. I dictate the thing. So here what we are going to do. Music we are playing. Music brought to you by Omega Radio. And this one is from Marian Hall, a.k.a. Lady Star. And it's called God Almighty.
In my going out and my coming in, I call upon my King. His angels, they surround me and protect me under their wings. I see no evil, hear no evil. He is by my side. I read the Bible, know the Bible. Jesus is alive. When I'm down and in tears and no one seems to care. When my friends become my foes and my foes become my peers. When life gets the best of me and I feel like the ending is near, I fall down on my bending knees and all my troubles I share to God Almighty. He's better than any rehab. God Almighty. He's the one true friend I have. God Almighty. He's the one who soothes my pain. God Almighty. I'm not ashamed to praise His name. I call on Him every day. I feel Him when I pray. When my enemies rise up against me, He keeps them at bay. He's my rock and my shield. In His presence I will kneel. God of Abraham is the only one. He is all I need. God Almighty. He is better than any rehab. God Almighty. He's the one true friend I have. God Almighty. He's the one who soothes my pain. God Almighty. I'm not ashamed to praise His name. When Satan send him agent, them fi stand up on me gate, fi block me every move and dash me from my face. Me never tremble, not a sweat, me no break. Me call upon God and just wait. Oh, Him never busy and Him never too late. Me trust in my God and me never lose faith. He can move mountains in night always. God Almighty, straight. God Almighty. He is better than any rehab. God Almighty. He's the one true friend I have. God Almighty. He's the one who soothes my pain. God Almighty. I'm not ashamed to praise His name. My Jehovah Jireh, my rock, my fortress, my shield, my savior, my king. In Him I do believe. I trust Him, I fear Him, I praise His holy name. I tell Him all my secrets, 'cause I am not ashamed. God Almighty. He is better than any rehab. God Almighty. He's the one true friend I have. God Almighty. He's the one who soothes my pain. God Almighty. I'm not ashamed to praise His name. God Almighty. He is better than any rehab. God Almighty. He's the one true friend I have. God Almighty. He's the one who soothes my pain. God Almighty. I'm not ashamed to praise His name.
God Almighty by Lady Star is that second and final selection. I want to say something 30 seconds before the next call comes. You see, Badger once said on this program that he's a public figure. Now, to the extent that Badger is a public figure, is the sports desk, and by extension, Orville and Zidane, that would have helped to make him this public figure. Last week he was talking, he said he's the goat of the head of some call a fraternity or the other. And today I should feel important to be talking to him. Want to notice the trend? Badger, you take yourself on this program a lot too seriously, Baba. Lot too seriously. You have a false sense of your own importance to that show. Now, Badger is a security consultant. If me go to Badger consultancy work, and he's working with me, I may want him to do something for me, have to work with Badger. You know? If him say, boy, you what? I may make some suggestions, but he is the expert and I'm going to feel it. So me have to go work with him if him say, put a camera here so, and not round here so, and not up here so. Now that, or put an alarm. What Badger wants to do is to come into a field of which he has no qualification and no track record, which is the field of hosting sports programs. I want to dictate to me how we should run the program. Now, Badger, how we are going to run that program? You say something, me say something. I control the flow of dialogue, and Zidane as well. So it's not an I thing, but you don't tend to come at me more. If the host cannot get in a question or allowed to respond, then after 5 minutes and gone. And if me feel like you can get 3 minutes too, if you stop it, stop coming from the program and going like and dictate to the host. Them Mutty Perkins, them wouldn't do it, God. No, none of this means if you look like you come for we have a discussion we want. But them chew darts and run, them days are done. But discussion will come fair. Right, sir? Good, sir. Back on line. Hello? Hello? What we do now? All right, we go back. Hello? The person's there? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. One action.
Nick, how you doing, Nick?
Good afternoon.
Man. Yeah, so, Orville.
Yeah.
You're a master now, right? Yeah, the goalpost move, we can agree with that because it was what role did the players going to England had to play in the West Indies players dominating the world. It was England, right?
Yes.
But now the goalpost changed to the rest of the world.
Yes.
Now, based on that, I understand there's not much to think about. Because to me, are the same thing. And let me tell you why the same thing. Mm-hmm. West Indies were far ahead of all these teams. Basically, them never good. So us going around the world, right? It would more help the Australians, the Indians, the New Zealanders, and all them people. The percentage wise of it helping us because our Shell Shield or whatever you call our Caribbean League, right, was a higher standard than what they were playing.
Yeah, man, I agree.
Based on our caliber players that we had.
Right.
All right? If you look at, I have something here reading, right? 1980 to 1989.
Yeah.
Australia, matches played, 97. Them only win 27, them lose 38, draw 31.
Yeah.
England play 104 match. Only win 20 out of the 104. Draw 45, lose 39. India, 81 matches. This is from 1980 to 1981. 89, 81 matches. India, only win 11.
Yeah.
Lose 21, draw 48. Now I could have gone and Pakistan, 80 match, 23, win 23, lose 13, draw 44. West Indies is only team. West Indies play 82 matches, win 43 out of the 82. Only lost 8.
Right.
And draw 31.
Brilliant.
Which, when I listen to those results, right? We were so far ahead of the world.
Yes.
What the percentage of what the world what was the world going to do for us? It was we doing for the world that time, in my opinion. You understand?
Yes.
So, whether you want to talk England or whether you want to go Pakistan and around the world, Australia and everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's the same 15%.
All right. Here's where I have a little difference. All right. So play.
Yeah, man. Go on here.
When you play in one part of the world, because me think professional cricketers generally get better the more professional cricket you play. In other words, if you are a mechanic, the longer you do mechanic work, is the more you're going to improve. You know? The longer you do broadcasting, I would assume is the better you should be getting. The longer you teach, the better teacher you will be. So I'm not discounting the more different schools you teach. So you teach down at Tivoli at the Garrison, you teach up at Hillel. All of that would add to your teaching experience in it adds a little bit.
But all right, let me follow.
So I'm saying no. So the point is, if somebody said did teaching up at Hillel, what percent or let's say did church just college make you 20% better, or I am saying if you throw in all the other dynamics now, it's a different argument. So give me a chance to reassess the different arguments.
All the other dynamics me talk about.
Yes.
And because we were so much better than them before we even went there, right?
Right.
Went to them. I'm holding the same argument that I still put in a percentage.
CM 15 to 20,
right?
I say 15 to 20 is it?
Same some Nick.
Right? Because to me, remember in Orville, it's not how long we know. So if you play a game, the longer you play a game.
All right, hold the line.
Yeah,
hold the line.
Yeah,
this one is interesting. We're coming back after.
Anti-Doping Commission JADCO needs your help to eliminate doping and keep sport clean. If you have concerns about any doping activity, you can share the information with JADCO anonymously. The information you share will be treated with the highest level of confidentiality. Make the right call if you see something, say something. Protect clean sport. Protect our legacy. To report doping activity, call 888-429-5232 or visit the JADCO website at jadco.gov.jn. A message from the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission.
Mommy, can we go and get my backpack and my school shoes, please?
That's right. School is just around the corner. So I will definitely stop by Western Sports for your backpacks and your school shoes. They have Adidas, Nike, and Puma backpacks as low as $2,100. Not to mention PE shoes and school shoes as low as $5,000. Western Sports Ocean Village Shopping Center, Ocho Rios is my #1 choice for back to school. What's their number? 876-974-2000.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah, Nick, back with you.
Right. So, as I was saying, we could have picked 3 world champion team out of the West Indies them time, right? One of the things that our players went to England, Australia, all around the world for that time, just like now, was money, right? Who to tell if these players were here, never go for the money, and we were here in the West Indies, playing against our better quality players? Maybe we would be probably a little bit more better, because our players here, we all accepted, were better than these players in Australia, England, and everywhere.
No, man, no, right? me agree, no, my boss. But I'm saying, one more I want to appreciate. My whole argument was about playing in England. I'm saying that moved the needle for me 15 to 20%. Now, if you add playing everywhere else, make we have a different conversation. Me might move it to 21%.
Well, you can have a conversation, but this is my opinion.
Yeah.
The percentage remained the same because we were better. All right. One of your callers say England was the second best team that time, right? And if England was the second best team and us going to England is 10 or 15%, then why go into the weaker countries that time? Australia, Pakistan, India.
Let me tell you.
Why we going to add more percent to that?
Yeah, me hear you, and it's a good question. But let me tell you what for me. You say being a professional all over the world. For example, you remember one time Simoes come to Jamaica and say, if you want to convince me say you're a big baller, show me your passport. Who remembers Simoes making that statement? You remember him say that?
Yeah.
Simoes said, I want to see your passport. In other words, what Simoes was saying, if you want to really travel a lot and play in different places all over the world.
The narrative different with football and what Simoes was saying at the time, you know. Yeah. Because Jamaica
never special.
Never have no special. With Jamaica not special.
Yeah, but
West Indies was a special place at the time.
The question, and the White is listening now, so he can't hear the question. The question I'm going to ask the White is this. If we only went to England and nowhere else, would we be close to as dominant as we were back then?
The question is, why did he now change the dynamics of what we did at all?
No, because he lose the argument.
Why would he feel?
Let me answer the question.
Him add the others because he might lose the England argument.
The England argument never make no sense. And now he want okay. So
but if the England argument no make no sense,
the rest of the world argument
England,
make no sense.
Not to be special either.
With England was the second best team. The rest of the world no make no sense neither.
No, but do you accept that there are different challenges to playing in Australia as there is to playing in India, for example? Now, here's how I say cricket. You say playing, even though England might be a better team than India, generally speaking, but there are conditions that India present, or there are difficulties that Indian conditions present, that England conditions don't present. And therefore, if you are playing first-class cricket in India, it helps your game in a way that Australia may not help you. You understand that point?
Yeah, returning pitches and the spin bowling,
good.
Slow bowling. Yeah.
So, for example, a batsman can bat in the Caribbean, but if you said to me, said the Trinidad help him to bat spin a little bit better, as a Jamaican, in a way that Sabina wouldn't help him.
Man. But it's minor, though.
It's minor. It's minor. So, me I say, give me a chance to say how minor.
Yeah.
You see that now?
Yeah.
That's a general statement, you know, because everywhere have its unique condition.
Right. Yeah. So, me I say the man who exposed to all the conditions,
have a little edge.
Me give you that 1% there than a man who did just play first.
But regardless of that, Orville, the percentage, even though each place have its unique condition, we used to beat them up. So the percentage for me not change. As a matter of fact, I'm put it this way: if you add the rest of the world to it, right, the percentage for me go down, you know, based on you say England was the second best team, you know.
Yeah.
So the percentage for me would have got down if you add the rest of the world, even though you take in each place's unique condition, because at the time, right, and we have to make sure we keep it at the time. We're not thinking about now, right? These teams weren't good. We just get a result them.
Right.
England win 20 games out of 104 from 1980 to 1989. Right. So them never special. West Indies was the only special place in a cricket that time. So the draw for us, we went to them for money, and them learn some cricket from us. As some may put it.
All right, I hear you.
Even though we go for the money, I don't say, boy, we not get anything from the world. But percentage-wise, 10-15%.
All right. So you give 10-15%.
10-15. You could have.
And if England 10-15%,
if you want to go back to the 1980s, better go out of space now. Or if you go out of space, I see them 10-15%.
All right.
Because maybe I just come with next.
Yeah. Oh, you might just come with space. All right, Nick, cool.
All right.
Yeah. All right, boy. Me hear them on them. Me willing for me did willing for me we examine the new dynamics, but the man must have no examine it. Same thing. All right, and me can understand that as well. Back on line. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
How you doing, man?
Oh, Salty.
Oh, Salty. Good afternoon.
Yes, I. When it's still haggle over the percentage thing.
Well, the man showing a new dynamic for me this morning, yeah, my boss, or this afternoon. Yeah. Realizing he wasn't getting anywhere with the England argument. He said, what about all first class cricket all over the globe? Interesting.
Anyway, hold on. Orville,
Yes, sir.
do you know that callers who call and debate sports, even if they are combative, you see,
Yes.
they are much more interesting than callers like FBI who come to police other callers but not talking about any sporting topic.
Generally speaking, I agree with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hear the brother FBI talk. I don't like callers like him. I don't like these people who, and I hear you read a lot of them texts. Their only purpose is to monitor callers and how callers talk and how they sound and all of that. But I found a radio station, I think we're perfectly capable of doing that. Why is it that callers like Mr. FBI and others think they need to pontificate to callers and how callers talk and how them sound and what him don't like, you know? I like Dwight Chatto. I like listening to Dwight Chatto.
You're not the only
Right?
one.
Him don't like hear it. I like it. That's the whole we have with choices. So you come and I say the man don't sound good. Suppose I say Mount Salem don't sound good. I listen to Mount Salem today. At the end of the call, I call a man and say, what was Mount Salem talking about? I had no idea what this man is talking about.
But you have that
But
right to
him not combative and stuff, right?
No. But I'm saying in the same way that a caller can say, boy, I'm not rate how the caller the sound and how him go about discussing sports. You not stop you from
Right. But I'm saying, but like a man like me, you know, me call and talk sports all the time. Like a caller like this man, FBI. These people dead, and I hear you read a lot of them texts all the time. They're not offering nothing to the show. We don't know them opinion on any subject, any sporting subject. We can't say for them I say a foolishness or what. All they do is police call. Police, and most of the time, like FBI call at the end, the only reason why they have problems with these callers is because them and you, Orville, argue and have difference of opinion.
No,
so it's usually somebody who is your disciple or a groupie. At the end of FBI caller was proven right when him start give your flowers. That is all these people, they don't like hear when nobody are go at you. Because you're them done. You're them boss.
Me them boss. Huh? But Southie, you like the callers that are coming at me, and some callers don't like the callers that are coming at me.
No, I like all kind of callers. I like all kind of callers. But the difference with me is this. I know it's a sports talk show open to people of all different personality, financial status, educational level, different parts of the country, group different from each other, and if when me listen to every man and how he put forward himself based on that. And I am not gonna call and require nobody to deal with for them call the way or me deal with my call. I mean, say everybody different. And that is what a man listen to a talk show. That's all a man have to take from it, boss. You can't come and tell about him, why it's not like this. All you have to do is like, you have some callers who when them call, I hear them, I don't listen them. Do you know the difference in all that?
I hear you, South. I hear you.
So all man have, I hear them, I don't listen them. So all man have to do brethren. If you don't like certain callers, you just tune them out till them call done. Get busy. Do something else. And then when you hear them go, you listen to the next caller. But stop come police people and act like some former training school. Or the whole of them must come and be the same thing. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Not going to happen. All right? So leave the man alone. I like listening to White. I get a lot of information from Dwight. I don't follow cricket. That is why St. Diego is one of my favorite colors, because I used to hear him say a lot of historical thing about cricket. I haven't followed cricket in 30 years, or not 30, but 25.
Well, Southie.
So I don't know much about cricket.
Southie,
so when them man they call and I talk about them cricket, I listen to them.
Southie, which sporting topic have you talked in the last 4 minutes, or however long?
I always call and talk about sports, but I call today for this purpose because it's something that always bothers me when people like FBI.
You call to do
we
the very
never hear them call and talk anything. Yes, I call to do what he did.
You're calling
because he's trying to police Dwight. Have you know? So Dwight never do nothing today when you are threatening for cut off the man.
No, man, you're not get it, man. You're not gonna get it.
Man, never do nothing. You know?
You're calling to do the
never
very.
Do nothing, brother.
Hold on,
better if he cut off Mount Salem.
So you're calling to do the very same thing that you accuse the man of doing.
Yes. But me can stand behind say the other 99 times I call for talk sports.
That is true.
So, like Mr. FBI, who I never heard say anything, called to tell a man to fall in line, or he want the man to fall in line.
You're not going to
get rid of that. Alone, man.
You're not going to get rid of that.
Lord man, man. The man, man. Zidane Chinese etiquette score again, you know.
Yeah, but there's some pressure, you know.
Yeah, and the man them score back. I don't like our side more time, sure.
Man, I throw some long train at the box. Yeah, man. All right, big up Southie.
All right, so that was Southie.
All right.
Yeah, so Liverpool leading 2-1 now, people. They led 2-0. It's now 2-1, and they're playing against 10 men. Newcastle, Gordon was sent off in the first half.
We take a break, do we? We're coming back with the final half.
So refreshing. What's so refreshing, Sonia? The water is refreshing. Try it now. Where you get that from? No clean manufacturing water. So refreshing. Me like it. Clean water. Located at 20 Syndham Commercial, Old Harbour, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Telephone number 876-335-0448 or 876-648-7192. Or email cleanconcept@gmail.com.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, and D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited. Everton midfielder Jack Grealish, who assisted in both of Everton's goals in their 2-0 win over Brighton on Sunday, said after the victory that the win was a team effort.
We wanted to put on a show for the fans and the club itself. You know, it was a big day coming into the new stadium, and listen, it was the perfect day for it, the weather and stuff, and I think we certainly chipped in, you know, with our performance.
Jack Grealish, and that was Sports in a Minute. Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, Megamart, best value by far, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard, and D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146.
The following is brought to you by the People's National Party.
I have met students who share one tablet with their brothers and sisters. Many study without the internet. We must do better. The PNP will provide tax-free laptops and tablets. We'll expand internet access, and every child deserves the tools to succeed no matter where they live. I am Mark Golding, and Jamaica, time come for a better life.
The proceeding was brought to you by the People's National Party.
It's almost time for schools to reopen, so it's the perfect time for the BH School Spruce Up sale. Buy 10 1-gallon BH paint and get 2 gallons free. Yes, 2 gallons free. Long-lasting, low-order paint with easy application and coverage and dirt pickup resistance. Ask about our special on Troweltex and accessories. And get this, free delivery island-wide. Call 876-553-0923 or visit championsofcolor.com.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going, and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining and respectful as we continue to be your #1 sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back.
Back on line.
Yeah, man, back on line. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Hello?
Yes,
live
you're
in
on.
Oh.
Diego did.
We know this.
Oh, yeah,
man,
Diego.
you one thing, it go.
Yeah.
What did you say the score was, Zidane with Liverpool?
2-1 Liverpool after 71 minutes.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, just tune in. I forgot I was trying to get through to this reader. I finally tune in and see watching it. So I already said 2-0, so now it's 2-1. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Boy, you guys had me laughing on the great sports desk, man. But let's go over a couple of things, Orville and Zidane, because you know me, I'm very practical and specific questions. Which one was the first one now? Oh, Baggio. What did Baggio do while you cut him off, Orville?
Him 5 minutes gone already, and him not prepared to work with the host. In terms of how the dialogue flows. He wants to dictate to me how the show for going. Nah, go work.
And what were the parameters why he was dictating to you? Because I didn't get
because
that.
I wanted to make a point, and he wouldn't allow me to make the point. Now you can't do that before your 5 minutes. After that, the option of continuing with you.
He wasn't telling. Oh, because that's not normal for Baggio. You want Baggio?
No man,
for
Baggio
15 years.
No.
That problem.
Baggio has been on the radio for 12 and 13 and 15 minutes virtually every time him call. There are days.
I'm saying, John, for 15 years him calling the radio station. So I'm just surprised that today
him now work with me
to
today.
cut him off. How many times have you cut him off?
No, me not really cut him off. In 5 minutes up, me just now extend him time. That's the difference. You know?
Yeah,
me not cut him off.
But you usually so this is the first time because you usually extend this time.
And
so
I'm
this
saying
is the first transgression he made.
No, we've become a little bit more strict and extra time. I am saying if you now I have to make a decision, and Zidane by extension, if you are entitled to more minutes by your 5 minutes. If me think that call you now gone away.
Watching the sports desk now. There's a stopwatch.
No, man, there's no stopwatch. So that's my cut to the chase. We have to make a judgment.
5 minutes. I mean, say you have a stopwatch.
No, man, we have a general
idea.
We know you're gone about near 2 minutes now.
Right.
I am saying.
So, for example, now.
If me think you're gone 6 minutes.
In 5 minutes.
Yes.
And I can't, if you decide now, if you decide you don't want me to continue, cut me off.
No, it's not a cut off, Diego. If the limit we give you is 5 minutes.
All right, the message that's stopwatch. We'll move on.
Then Hey, Mohammed, the point though. No, right. We have set a 5 minute basic rule, but there are times when we go over that 5 minutes. I have to make a distinction. After 5 minutes with you, is this conversation useful to the public we are listening? And me have to judge that for myself. If me think this conversation now serve the public well, then there's no need to continue. But you will get your 5. Talking any rubbish.
So I'm saying, so it's based on your judgment.
Judgment, yes.
I didn't think it was it was unusual.
No. I didn't say unusual.
Or even Chateau.
No,
it wasn't unusual.
No. I make that decision, Diego, whether me think the public will want to hear this.
That's what I'm saying. So
then me have to make the judgment.
Decision. I get it.
When you want me to call around and say, people, no want me continue this? Me not have that luxury.
All I'm saying to you,
Orville,
can I disagree with you based on the conversation I heard with you on Chateau?
Yeah.
I don't think it was unuseful. That's just my opinion.
And I think it was.
All right. So I just want to get all your rules and work. You can decide it's unusual after 5 minutes a day. You want to cut it off. It doesn't mean you're right.
I'm not going to cut you off, though. I'm just not going to
end
continue.
The conversation.
You start with a man contract is 5 years, and after 5 years, we say, all right, go on. I know cut you off. We just not renew your contract.
10 years ago, I told you missed your calling at the University of West Indies teaching English grammar, man.
Big up yourself, Diego. What say you today?
You don't discuss sports at all. Yeah. All right. G-Star now. another thing. He mentioned on the way. The teams are on the way to winning something or qualifying.
Yeah.
And you, I want to be sure again. Are you saying you have to win a championship before you can say you're on the winning?
No, he said he wants to be clear. He wants clarification.
For you to say you're on your way to winning something, it means the odds of you winning that thing must be great.
No, I didn't ask you that. Just listen to my question.
But my question
Are you saying you must have to win a championship before? Yes or no?
I'm not going to answer that because I don't tell you what I say already. For you to say you're on your way to winning something, then you must have a great chance to win that thing. And then you ask me if you have to win.
Yeah, you and I agree.
But then why would you ask me if I have to win when you hear what I just said? You must have a great chance of winning.
Did you mention that? Yes or no?
Yes, I did.
I heard somebody.
I did, Diego. I did tell him that. So your question now is redundant.
You're saying now it's not a necessity. It's not mandatory.
Diego, let me say what I say again. In order to say that you're on your way to winning something, then your odds of winning that something must be great. That question that you're asking is redundant and immaterial and bramble. Can you hear what I'm saying?
Maybe Zidane can answer my question then.
If you have to
win. Are you here?
Yes, I'm here. What's the question?
You're very practical and logical. I agree. For you to say you're on your way, because sports people do it all the time. I don't think you must have to have a championship before.
Nobody never said anything before. That's what I'm saying. Listen what I say. If you just listen what I say, you won't ask Bramble question like that. Anyway, go on.
Well, you move on. Can you say you mentioned championship to G-Star?
I did say no such thing, Diego.
All right.
My life hard.
There's nothing wrong if somebody says, now the question is now, he says the basketball team is on the way to a champion to qualifying?
Yes.
And you're saying you shouldn't say that?
Because our odds of qualifying are not that great.
Okay.
That's all.
Did you ask him? Okay, so you don't care about, because maybe G-Star know of some NBA players might be coming in.
Until we see those players, Diego. Mexico blew away.
Okay. So
he would have to provide me with some additional facts.
That's what I said. He would have to give us some facts now why he thinks that.
Exactly. Until
practical
then,
thing again.
The argument not practical.
You understand, man? You have to give you the reasons why he's saying that. Just like the reggae boys.
Wonderful.
With the big players coming in.
Wonderful.
No, the next one now. Which one was it? Oh yeah, reggae boys. The same situation with speed now. And I even Boxer would touch it. Now you're saying, Orville, if you saying a coach comes in that has never coached before, you can't say it's a poor decision until you see him perform?
What is it? You can't say it's a poor decision.
Yeah, you and Boxfood with it too, and even G-Star.
Yes.
Are you saying if you hire a new coach,
yes,
a fan, a journalist cannot say it's a poor decision until he plays?
I'm saying if that coach has status and name and track record, then until that coach is put to the test, you can't say it's a poor decision.
Okay. Now here's my question to you, and Zidane, you agree?
Yes.
Here's my question to you guys. You know, I don't miss the sports desk.
Talking on the phone.
Yeah, I don't miss the sports desk. When Steve McLaren was hired, and I'm pretty sure you guys are one of them and some of your callers, from day one, before he coached his first game, it was a poor decision, and you guys never uttered that sentiment.
No.
How do we know it was a poor decision?
Thinking that it's not the best choice and saying it's poor are two different things, you know, Diego.
No, but I heard callers saying it was poor decision, and you
which callers?
Them on it.
You must be joking. You must be joking, Diego.
Callers didn't say it was a poor decision.
Poor decision?
Zidane?
No, sir, I don't remember.
No, I don't remember.
No, sir. No, sir, I don't remember.
And I can give you the main. I can give one of the big reasons they use.
No, man, maybe it's another program you're talking.
He doesn't know the Jamaican players.
Not this program, Diego. No caller could call this program and say it's a poor decision and get away with that. Not this program, Diego. You mix it with another program.
You need to get at this house. You need to get somebody who's familiar with local.
It's another program I hear that Andy come in at me. I tell him my boss. Come hear it as well.
Oh, you hear it?
Yeah, it's not this program. I heard it as well.
Okay. So okay. We'll move on. Then.
Yes.
Okay. One last question for both of you now. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't, from day one I've been saying what Zidane about us qualifying to this World Cup.
Yes.
Because of the change of the FIFA change with the 64 teams, no USA, Mexico. What have I been saying about us qualifying?
Go on and tell us now.
Oh, you don't remember. Even before we went to Steve McLaren, very confident of us qualifying this World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
No, you have been very pessimistic, correct?
No, man. It's since me start watch McLaren, me start worry. I always thought you had
okay, so are you still pessimistic now?
I haven't seen the group. Me optimistic, man. Me optimistic.
So you're now
very optimistic seeing the Bramble group that we get.
Okay. McLaren didn't win only get to that group, But here's the question to you and Orville now. Because we had this discussion over the weekend. I was at some functions. If we don't qualify, who do you give most of the blame to, McLaren or Speed?
50-50.
What about you, Zidane?
It depends, man. But I have to watch the games, man.
Oh, that is it.
What if the team? What if the team is organized? They might defend well. They might transition smoothly. The ball go up the field and Leon Bale and in front of them get a whole heap of goal and miss. It would lessen the blame on McLaren. Still we get some licks, but I could then decide if it's 50 or 40.
You will give.
I have to see how the team play in the game. I will have to see how the team performs in the game.
Right, but you still have to.
Once you don't qualify, I'm going to get
right?
some licks if you don't qualify, man. You have to find a way as the manager with that joke group. But how the team play in the games?
How do you share the blame now?
It will come down to the percentage. The percentage will come down to how well the team performs. Because they can perform well and get out play now. Yeah.
As Orville saying, because I like the 50-50, as Orville is saying that Speed is part of that process now.
Yeah, but I have to wait to see the issue the percentage.
All right, let me ask the next question then. Suppose we qualify to the World Cup. Who do you share the glory?
The head coach get most of the credit.
Most of the glory?
Yes.
All right. What about you? What are you, Orville?
50-50.
That's it, Diego. Big up.
Okay. So
we take a break. We're coming back.
Save when you charge your electric vehicle with JPS. It's even more affordable than gas. Our Charge and Go network offers the fastest electric vehicle chargers, so you can power up in as little as 30 minutes. With over 39 charging points island-wide, you'll always find a convenient place to shop, eat, work, or relax while you recharge. The Charge Lab app and Charge and Go RFID card make it easy to pay and track your charge right from your phone. Start charge. Learn more at jpsco.com/charge and go.
Working at Teleton, yeah. Teleton, what's up, Pastor Lee?
The Teleton is what's up, Bishop.
What time is this?
Sunday, September 14th to October 5th, 2025. With the Teleton reveal on Sunday, October 5th at 11 a.m. Become a financial partner with Omega Radio to help us stay on the air. This is a listener-supported gospel radio station winning the lost and the least for Jesus Christ, changing lives around the world, one person at a time.
If you are blessed by this radio ministry, please donate to keep the station on air by donating online, www.omegaradio.co. Cash App, $WOIB 1019, Zelle 954-773-4444. or for 00269 or write our headquarters for the Caribbean in Kingston, Jamaica, 17 Aining Road, Kingston 5, Jamaica, or our U.S. headquarters at 11030 Wiles Road, Coral Springs, Florida. Headquarters in Europe in Nottingham.
If we have been a blessing to you, help us to be a blessing to others in Jesus Christ's name.
This is Wayne Manning
And Elizabeth Manning saying thank you in advance
for your generosity and your support to this station.
This is Omega Sports, a church-owned and operated radio station. We promise to keep sports going and we intend to honor that. We believe in freedom of speech, but all things must be done with honor and respect. We understand that there will be contending sporting views daily. We, however, insist that discussions be conducted along the lines of good broadcasting ethics and the rules of the Broadcasting Commission. Callers must refrain from disrespecting other callers and our presenters. Callers that cannot follow these basic rules will not be tolerated, and any call going down that road will be terminated. Let's keep the conversations lively, informative, entertaining, and respectful as we continue to be your number one sports station.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right. We go back. Astar. Hello.
Hello.
San Diego.
Good day, Orville.
Yes.
Someone like Zidane step out.
Good day, man. We're there, man.
Zidane there. All right. I won't take more than 4 minutes, I'm sure. Box food and G-Star. You see, there are thousands of words in the dictionary, Orville and Zidane. Mm-hmm. We must use them up, So, box food and G-Star are correct when they say a determination on a decision. Yes, it's appropriately made before the unfolding of the event. When the event unfolds, we have other words in the dictionary like correct, wrong, or right, After the thing, you can't say, well, the man didn't make the wrong or right decision. But at the point you make the decision, we don't know what the outcome will be. But yes, we can make a determination, as Box Food trying to illustrate. Like, you can start at the season.
No, I'm confused, man.
If you have Arsenal to win.
No, hold on. I don't understand the point you're making.
All right. I'm saying you must utilize data. People, managers, try to utilize data. You have a thing called perfect information. That's when absolute 100% of all of the data. We never usually have that. If you have information on the team of Arsenal, the performance and thing, and you use that to say Arsenal gonna win the cup, it's you can say that's a good decision.
No man, a prediction that man, my boss.
Right, that's a good choice. Okay.
No man, different thing that's it.
All right. If you play a cricket match and you spin the toss, you win the toss and you decide to bat, but the wicket wet. At the time before you bat, you can bat and make 400. And you said that was the right, but it wasn't the right decision because the wicket was wet, and you should have put in the opposition. All right, leave that one.
You're struggling badly, man.
All right, leave that one.
Yeah, man.
Longest journey begins with a single step. You ask if a man buy a ticket in a lotto whether or not a man in way to becoming a millionaire. In fact, yes, that's what people who run the lotto tell you. If you don't have a ticket, you don't have a chance. Orville is correct, though. Orville is correct, though, in the general use of the term. It's normally when you're well on the way that we say you're on your way, We drop off the well. So, like, if you're in the quarterfinal or the semi-final of the Manning Cup, a man can
say on your way to a championship.
Yeah. So
you play some ball and you reach semi-final on your way to a championship. Yeah.
We usually, but thing they do, drop off the well. But yes. You can't argue that the basketballers are on the way from the once you're in the game, you're on the way. All right. Let me touch two other, but I'm gonna do it very quickly. This is okay. Like Saudi, I agree that FBI was a little off, which is why my call is not gonna pass 4 minutes, because when people don't like the call, it has to be within tolerable, length, duration. So people like FBI don't get frustrated, because they will be callers we don't like. So we need to keep the calls within 5 minutes, so that when the call is annoying, because I do find some annoying, they don't think that. Not that it is,
What you say, when the calls them annoying, we should just limit it to 5.
Well, that's one of the reasons too, yes.
You know, you'll be on the air for less than 5 minutes most times, right?
Right, yeah, and I think I have 1 minute left. Let me just take that 1 minute to say that
No, but remember you are curtail yourself, because we find it.
Me know. But my style, like, say my papa son here I come from, man. So tend to do things for rapid. I must make this input on the cricket though. The English cricket. Well, the argument was surrounding England mainly. But to correct Nick, England was a great team. Him said them win 40 out of 100 matches. Yes, a lot of matches were drawn because people used to stand up and bat them these days. Not just Englishmen, Australian, West Indian. People stand. I think Graham Gucci make 200 one time.
No. The point he was making is that West Indies were winning far more games than.
Yeah, but he must start up making the point that also that England wasn't a great side. England was a great side in the 80s.
No. He was saying West Indies were a far superior.
Yeah, man, far better. I know that. But he was trying to drive home the point that England wasn't good.
Relative to the West Indies.
No, I'm not talking about relative to West Indies.
England probably were a decent side, but relative to West Indies.
No, we know that West Indies beat up England, but England had a great team.
Not just
beat up. Gower, Gatting, Botham, Boycott, Alan Lamb, Alan Nutt.
Great team relative to who?
Anyway,
that same set of man where you call a 5 love, then get from with boss.
10 seconds, but to say that, all right. Yeah, man, England are a great side, no doubt about it. And to Fergie called the other day and say, tell the man with the hero name and the man from Mount Street, say, CC was advising CC not to follow him. But it was we who followed CC in making distinction between possession and ownership. So to Fergie, that's it.
England from 1980 to 1989, St. Diego. Hold on, let me make the point, no, sir.
Then Nick no just tell us a 40 match man him win out 100.
No, that's not. St. Diego, that's not true. Make me host the show. That's not what the man say. Only figure the host a chance to host the show when I time, you know. So
what did Nick say?
Then not that me gonna tell you if you just shh. England 1980 to 1989, 104 matches.
And they win 40.
They won 20, St. Diego.
Right, 120 and draw 40 odd.
Oh, Jesus, St. Diego. If you win 20 matches out of one...
Right, and draw 40. So they lost less than 50%.
But St. Diego, you win only a fifth of the game you play. How special could you be?
But they drew 40 matches because everybody in the world have big bats them time there.
If you
win... Meandad and Viv Richards and David Gower and Mike Gattin and Alan Lamb.
My time now. My time. You're 5 minutes up and you're no longer making sense.
And Graham Good. You got
off with his head. 5 minutes gone and him now work with me. Thank you. New rule. Now, England played 104 games in the 1980s. They won 20 of those games. The reason why, the fact that they drew a lot of games is also a knock against them. While the West Indies in the same era, I don't know what the point was St. Diego was making. The West Indies in that same era played 82 games and won 43. So the West Indies were winning, let's say, half the games they played. Draw or no draw. England was winning, let's say, a fifth of the games they played. There is a distinction in quality, and that's the point Nick was making on a bramble like. Next guy.
Hello.
Hello, Franco from St. Besame.
Yes, you're on, Franco.
Wow, I get all you're fantastic, yo. St. Diego. One of my favorite caller to St. Diego, but man, so recently, I don't know, he's been losing it. He's been losing me anyway. Franco's kind of lost.
He start losing you now. Starts losing you now lately.
No, it's been a minute. Okay. He's been from him trying to almost everybody who try to go down the win argument road, you know. Them thing kind of drop off for me. That's not Franco's thing. Franco, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, and he's been taking that up recently. Not recent. He's been on it a minute too, man. But more, I agree with him. Pan was so to say about what's his name, FBI. And the next call, I don't remember, I think it start with an R, Renaissance or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, may I tell you, say, yo, I think, man, some of us, man, Me know what the problem is, because we're not righteous, That are the problem. That are a solution for the problem of the world. Any problem in the world right now you can think of. One solution, righteous. Anyway, may I say, wow. Yo, the caller, what's his name, is not my favorite caller. In fact, I think he's a bootlicker. What's his name, Preacher?
Yes.
You hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, but the man got an award, man, for, not because I hear him on the radio and like me say, me not go say what to me he is, but, man, why we got a problem with that, man? Suppose, I don't know what radio. He might be helping some kids. What you doing, man?
Yeah, that's why I told Assassin he was out because he had no
evidence.
evidence.
Man, you way off, Assassin. Yeah, man, you threw me way off,
man.
Man,
Assassin was
for him to suggest that it is because he was
for no reason, man, and fight who the enemy is, man. Hit the nail on the head and stop hitting around on the nail, man, mashing off your fingers and your toes and your head and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't want. Yo, me disappointed in my people, them, So what the man might be doing something?
Let me give you an example, a direct example now. Look at Beanie Man was on a political platform recently, supporting one side. Now, if that side comes into power, award Beanie Man for his music, his contribution to music in Jamaica, Beanie Man would be fully deserving of that. You understand? So you can't be biased.
I love the way you slap him with the question where you ask him,
Of course.
Zidane, I tell you, that's why I admire you when you first hear you on the radio. You was quick in that. You kind of dropped off still, but you're catching it back. Right. You're fast and slapping them. And the next caller before that, you slapped him too, with a question.
Yes.
You remember the question you asked him?
Which one that?
Renaissance?
Who's Renaissance again?
Whatever his name is, man. That R word.
Assassin in there, man. Yeah, man. Me slap him, man. Yeah, man.
When he was... No, sir, but we need to cut that. We need to cut that crap, people. For real, man. We need to...
Yeah, man. The man could have fully deserved the award. We don't know what was the criteria. We don't know who the other nominees. So you have to say him get it because he's biased. That's illogical. We don't do illogical in this program.
Because of that, but who am I to say that?
Exactly.
Man? I don't know nothing.
We don't know nothing. And everything Assassin we ask Assassin, I don't know. I don't know.
Man, I agree. He ain't my favorite. He's at least my favorite caller. But that ain't got nothing to do with the man getting the award. He might be helping out some kids.
Exactly.
What the heck is Franco doing?
He might be send some picnic at school. We don't know. Exactly.
For real. It's not that Franco can do it and don't want to do it. Franco ain't got the time or the economics.
Franco, you're dead right. Franco,
the heart
absolutely.
Is willing, but at least, man, my heart is willing, but I can't.
You're absolutely
correct. Economic problem and my situation I'm in. But, man, I ain't going to fight now somebody getting some glory, man, for doing good, man. I respect good, man.
Indeed, Franco.
I respect good,
the theme song is playing, Franco.
Anybody, I don't care who you is, once you're doing good, man, Franco got love for you, y'all.
Big up, Franco. We're leaving it there. Wonderful. All right, that was Franco. What a way to end. All right, that is it for the program for Monday. Big up to all the listeners, big up to all the callers. We appreciate your time with us throughout the day. Big up to Kimani, big up to Austin, big up to Miss Maran. All was in the technical chair today. Join us tomorrow. Same place, same time, all over again. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful evening.